this way. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to It's in the Blood. For everybody just joining us, welcome. For everybody coming over here from Dad's stream, also welcome. Appreciate you all being here. Honestly, the first game was, I don't know, not as exciting as I anticipated. I anticipated it just to be high scoring. I knew both defenses had, in the leading up, played fairly well, both offenses being very electric, and Buffalo only putting up 10 points is just, I don't know. It feels good, I guess. But it's funny. It's very funny. GG's to the Cincinnati. Will there be tension in the family? I've already accepted defeat, so if we win, I'll be happy. But I can't I don't know. I no. The answer is no, JB. Snow made it better. Why are you mad at me, Mickey? But today with this game here, we've got the Cowboys heading to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Should be a fun one. I can't look ahead until next week until I get through this one. I got to make sure that my quarterback is okay before anything, before I can worry about, how we fare next week. I'm just happy that game's at home, win or lose. I'm very excited about that. Giving you a like, cooking dinner now. Appreciate you, Lindsay. Next man up. I mean, that's true. But I'm not thinking about next week. I'm thinking about the future. I want him to be okay long term, not just for the AFC Championship. I don't care about the AFC Championship. I don't care if we don't beat the Bengals. Like, I don't care. We have him for the next decade, and if he starts getting bad injuries, that slowly just catch up with you over time. And so I care more about that than anything. Everybody wants the Bengals back in the Bengals or the Bills. Bills lost, so everybody wants the Bengals in the Super Bowl. So I'm not gonna fight with everybody. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them to beat the Bills. I'm more happy about that than anything, honestly. It should be a good game either way next week. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But no tension in the family. What's up, Snowman? He said, let's go 49ers. I know we've got a couple Niners fans that hang out in here. Leo, Snowman, and a couple others. And Mickey, he's got a high ankle sprain, and that's a little bit worse. I didn't want a KC Cincinnati rematch, but I wanted the title game to be in Arrowhead. That's all I care about. I didn't care who we had to play against. I didn't really want it to be against the Bengals, but you don't really get to choose. Hey, Alex, I was first. Dave was first. Due to what I know and what I can see right here, Dave was first. Mickey has a high ankle sprain, so he came in second. Love that. I mean, Mickey, hope your ankle gets better. I am trying to get everything squared away. So it looks like everybody's kind of mixed picking in this game, half and half, really going Cowboys and Niners. If you would like, before we get this game kicked off, to go ahead and put your scores and predictions in the chat. I'm gonna go 34-21. Niners. Niners win. I'll actually put it in the chat. So it is there. 34-24. 34-21. There we go. I was in the stream right after you set it up, but whatever. I mean, I was not. Bang, bang. 32-27. Yeah, Mickey may have sprained his ankle this morning to be like Mahomes, but I was trying to figure out where I can cut my ankle off and give it to him this morning. My ankle probably won't fit him, but he can have it if he needs to. I don't need my ankle that bad, I guess. $34-21. I like it. I don't know why, but I feel that one. I feel that. It feels good. 34 is a good number for this Niners team. And 21 just because I had to pick a number for the Cowboys. And I think they'll be able to score points, but I don't know how many they're going to be able to score on this defense. I sent him flowers on Twitter. He hearted it. Did he? That's awesome. I am almost finished here. Well, yeah, but they also said that the Bills were going to win the Super Bowl, Snowman. So you can't listen to anything that they were saying. The bath bomb trainer that hearted it. 34-17. I think that's a good score, too. Sports Cat, did you just get here? Or have you been here? I'm just asking. Yeah, the Bills won the Super Bowl in like what, week 6 or whatever? You must have been sleeping. I mean, I wouldn't watch it, so I guess I must have been. I don't have any, like, I have 0 sound because Sports Cat definitely wasn't first. I haven't, I couldn't find the remote to turn it down, so I could only mute it. And so I think we're getting close to kickoff. It was supposed to be around 6:30. That's about what time it is. And it looks like they are trying to get ready here. I forgot that this game's in California, so it's still like daylight there. It's not even like a nighttime game. I'm also not used to this game being played at 6:30. We're used to like 8:15. Well, at least in my time zone for where we started, for when we start these later games, and so 6:30. Like I feel like we're getting close to like 9 o'clock right now, and it's not even 7 yet. So Greg Olson better than Kittle. I wouldn't go that far, but I do like Greg Olson. What's up, Mike? All right, let me post this in the Discord because I hadn't done so yet, and then I will be all squared away. There we go. 24-17, Miners win there. How y'all? We're doing all right. Mike, how you doing? It's super weird having this like completely muted because like I feel like I don't know, it's awkwardly quiet. All right, got that stitched up. Jason Winton better than Bubba Franks. All other tight ends of all time. What's up, Jack from the Outback? I'm curious, is it because it's like a Sunday and people have to work tomorrow? They don't want people to miss these playoff games? Is that why it's so early? So glad the Bills lost, to be honest. I'm with you there. I don't care who goes to the Super Bowl in the AFC, but I didn't want it to be the Bills. I have two different remotes, Dave, and this one I can control the volume with it, but it doesn't actually. It'll show it going up and down, but it won't change the volume. So I just hit the mute on it. The other remote actually controls the TV. Like this remote's for the television box, the Spectrum box or whatever. But the other one is for the actual TV, so that's why I can't really do anything with it. But yeah, it could have been the Jags, Chargers, Chiefs, Bills, Dolphins, Ravens. But I'm happy. I'm happy with where we're at. Yeah, and I don't know what I did with it. I'm sure I did something. Yeah, it doesn't do anything but just say that it's going up and down the volume on it. What's up, Balin? Everyone make sure you have received gifts enabled. I have an awful habit of randomly gifting subs. I cannot troll it when my fingers decide to do it. Shout out to Leo for helping everybody in the chat become a YouTube member of the Blood Fam. Also, if you'd like to join the Blood Fam with or without Leo's help, the link is in the description. Our Discord, if you'd like to join that as well, is in the Discord. And all of the social media for It's in the Blood is all in there as well. Kind of like your dad would say, I'm not happy, but I'm kind of happy. I swear he's the most unhappy fan of all time. His team could win by 50 and he'd still be like, well, yeah, but it doesn't even feel like a big win. And I'm like, shut up, you won by 50. Yeah, just be happy, man. But that's how he is every sport, you know. Well, with the Reds, with the Bengals, with the Hoosiers, it doesn't matter, man. Like all of them, he's the same way with. If his team's down by X amount of points by halftime, the game's over, and there's no way they can come back, even when they do. And I make fun of him every time because he's the biggest hater of his favorite team that there could be, all of them, and I love it. I mean, yeah, the Reds, it's reasonable. Even the Reds fans hate the Reds. Like, my stomach is doing backflips right now. You know what, Leo? It's going to be okay. We watched the Niners and Cowboys last year. This is a better Niners team, but it's in my opinion, not as good Cowboys team. Like, defensively is a good team, better team, but offensively is exactly the same. And just because the Cowboys look good last week against a team that has struggled the entire season doesn't mean they're gonna continue and look good this week. What's up, Dominic? All right, it looks like we are getting ready to kick things off. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down here. Getting ready for the first quarter. We get to see Brock Purdy in his second playoff appearance. He is 6-0 in his career, including last week against the Seahawks in the playoffs. And then we get to see the Cowboys, who have not made it to the NFC Championship since, I believe, 1995. So in my entire lifetime, Cowboys haven't been to the NFC Championship. So both teams got a lot at stake. I think both of these teams are built to win as long as they play the game that they're supposed to play. Oh yeah, Cowboys fans, man, like they're everywhere. I got a friend that lives in Dallas Fort Worth, and he's a Niners fan. Individual run through such good spirit. Next season, Steelers. Hey, the Steelers honestly look better this year than I anticipated them looking. There's Papa Blood. Yeah, it looks like Cowboys are going to kick away, so the Niners will get the ball first, which means the Cowboys will receive in the second half. And we are lined up for kickoff, getting ready. Brett Maher will send us away, get this game kicked off, and it is up and good. And he acted like he was going to try to pull it out, and then he pulls back, and it will be a touchback to start this one off. Sun is shining there in Santa Clara. Brock Purdy last week, 18 for 30, 332, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and 131.5 QBR. I mean, that sounds like almost a perfect week against, well, a not so great defense, but a division rival, so that's a big matchup right there. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 25-yard line. They're going to toss it to McCaffrey to try to get their offense opened up, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it, and it'll be second down. Blast them. Do you have any pets for like a cat, for example? I have a cat. He's actually, when Dad is up on the camera on the screen, if you've watched him stream at all, you've probably seen him. Second and 10. Purdy in trouble, gonna get sacked back at the 14 for a big loss to start this drive up. But I also have two dogs, and they're both English Mastiffs, and they are very, very large. All right, third down and 19. Cowboys getting the Cowboys getting at the defense early here. Or the defense is getting at the Niners offense early here, struggling. Third and 19 throws, gets it away to looks like Debo, and they're gonna get a lot of those yards back. But it will be fourth down, and San Francisco will go 3 and out on their opening drive. Oh, Balin, boxers are such great dogs to have, and I like the Australian Shepherds and the Blue Heelers and stuff, but I just feel like they have so much energy. I got Mastiffs because I thought they were lazy dogs. I was wrong. They are not lazy dogs at all. And the punt is up. The kicker did get hit, but it's going to go out of bounds around the 26-yard line. Decent punt to start here, and the Cowboys are getting ready for their first opening drive. Yeah, the Niners want a flag here for running into their kicker. Let's go Cowboys. We got a couple Cowboys fans in here as well. All right, first and 10 from the 26-yard line. And he's going to fake the handoff, stand in, being flushed left. Chase finally fires, and it's nearly picked, but there is a flag. Massive lazy. Every massive we've ever had, like in the house or, that I've been around, have all been lazy. But mine are far from. It looks like it's going to be a hold on the offense. Number 73. That's why we have them. I mean, yeah, if you got a farm, that makes perfect sense. I feel like that's a very common dog to have. First down and 20 now at the 16 after the 10-yard penalty. And they're going to hand the ball off to Pollard. Pollard's going to get to the edge and cross the 20, but be short of the 25, and it will be second down. Danes are just tall, man. I don't want a dog that's actually taller than me. And his name is Tank. He probably is like a little tank. All right, second down and 14 from the 22. Low snap, Dak dropping back, stands in, finally fires towards the right side, and it is caught. I believe that's T.Y. Hilton for the first down, moves the chains, and keeps them on the field. An ant is taller than you. Literally, you've never been here. I'm taller than at least an ant. T.Y. Hilton has been a solid pickup, and, they were acting like they wanted OBJ, but they got him instead. And they've kind of, opened things up for him. First and 10, a handoff. It's going to be Pollard again, but he's going to get stopped short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Another great dog to have is a golden retriever. Golden retrievers, boxers, yeah, there's a lot of different dogs that are really just good family dogs. All right, second down and 12 from the 35. Your aunt is 5'10"? Oh my gosh. That's a tall lady. Second and 12, Dak looks, stands in the pocket, fires, and it is caught by CeeDee Lamb. But he's going to get pushed all the way back to the line of scrimmage. It will be third down either way. It will be third down and 7. What's up, Nicholas? All right, third and 7. Dak perfect 2 for 2 so far in this game. Fires over the middle, and it will be incomplete. He was trying to get that to Schultz, and it'll be fourth down and 7. I'm doing well. How are you? So it looks like the Cowboys are going to punt here. Both teams looking to find a stride on offense. The Cowboys move the ball a little bit better, but still trying to find anything to get going. Both teams honestly trying to settle in here. It'll take a little bit of time. Glad your Chiefs won yesterday. Oh yeah, I am, but it sucks watching your quarterback get hurt. First, our kickoff's up. He's gonna return it from the 10. Get a decent return here. We're about 10 or 12 yards. Not great starting field position, but hopefully they will be able to get something going on the ground here. That's what their team surrounds themselves by. They got great receivers in Ayuk and Kittle and Jennings and even Debo and McCaffrey in the pass game. But that starts with getting their ground game opened up to open everything up. So that's what they're looking to find here early. I haven't seen you in weeks, Nicholas, or a few weeks, and I can't be mad at you. I don't really know you very well, so At least when your QB got hurt, the paper from the opposing team city didn't celebrate it on the front page. That's fair. I don't know. Maybe not on the front page, but on Twitter, a lot of Bengals and Bills fans did. Which is the weirdest thing to me. Like, I just feel like celebrating an injury, no matter the caliber, is just such a weird concept. Allow the rusher to do their job. I mean, yeah, 100%. Both these teams' defenses are good, though. It is childish, but I didn't put you in timeout. But yeah, it is childish. I don't know what's wrong with people, honestly, but like I saw this post, it was just like if you're a Chiefs fan, if you're not a Chiefs fan and you're still not happy about this injury, and there was probably like 500 or 600 comments on it, and they're like, "Oh, you can't speak for me. Like this is good news for us. Like we don't want to see him there." And I'm like, "What is wrong with you, dude?" I mean, yeah, I do too, Balin. I laugh every time Brady gets sacked, but he's not hurt. Like if he got hurt, it would be a whole different thing. That's part of the game is, tackling. All right, so we got 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 18 to start the Niners' second drive here. And they're going to hand the ball off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get him across the 20, maybe to the 22, but around the 21-yard line. I know y'all excited. 80 for Brady. Looks like gas. I mean, I'm excited for that movie. I'm going for the Cowboys. I think the Niners will win. Wait. Wait, what? All right, 2nd down and 7 from the 21. Turns around, hands the ball off to Debo. Debo is pushing in this with the second effort. Going to pick up probably 6 of the yards. I think it still will be short of the 1st down, but it will be very close. Injuries are no good, and people who celebrate them have major head damage. Oh, yeah. I know you like Mike because you like coaches that are much larger than other coaches for whatever reason. Like, I am not judging you, Dave. I still think the 49ers are the best team in the league. I agree. And they're going to hurry up and get another playoff real quick to just get the 1st down. It was McCaffrey for 3 yards on 3rd and 1. Is She Got Sports going live tonight? I have no idea. I feel like her schedule is definitely a little bit different than most everyone's, so I don't know. 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line. Going to hand the ball off, or fake the handoff to McCaffrey. Take a shot down the field, and he's got Kittle all the way down in the Cowboys 40 for a huge 1st down. I ate too much cheese in Green Bay. She is live? Yes. Okay, so She Got Sports is live, Nicholas. And a great play by Kittle takes him all the way to the Dallas 39. It'll be 1st down and 10. We've got 8 minutes left in the 1st quarter. Still no score, but the Niners are driving. Going to turn around, hand the ball off to McCaffrey. He's going to push forward for a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards. And it'll be 2nd down and 9. We got 7.5 to go. 2nd down and 9. Purdy 2 for 2, 43 yards. Kyle Shanahan has a 5-2 career postseason record. And from the 38, play action. Purdy's going to roll out to the left side, turn, fire one down the field. Is nearly picked off, but it will be incomplete. Trying to get that ball to Brandon Ayuk down or inside the 5. Good coverage on the play. Yeah, Ayuk went up for the ball, but number 26, I think he says his last name is Bland. He got up a little bit earlier. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9, 7:12 to go from the 38. Purdy backpedaling, still backpedaling, in trouble. Hit as he throws, fires, trying to get it to McCaffrey, incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 9. We'll see if they send out Robbie Gould here. I think they're in his range to where he could kick a field goal. Yeah, Ayuk really was in more of a position of playing defense there. I don't know. That throw did just a little bit off the mark. And they're going to send the punting unit out. Wish I could say in the chat, but I can't. Have an awesome night. Appreciate you, Dominic. And the punt is up, and they're trying to save it, but it will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So the Cowboys will start their next drive at the 20. I think so too, Crafty. They're struggling to run the ball with McCaffrey. And I don't know the status on Eli Mitchell, but I haven't seen him yet either. Well, yeah, I'm not saying he is God. I never said that. But I think he's good, but not God. Can I guess your age? I mean, if you can guess, I'll tell you if you're right. I gave a pretty big clue a few minutes ago when I was talking about the Cowboys and the NFC Championship. No, Mickey, you already know. I hate when I accidentally hit enter. Is Papa on cloud 9 right now? No, he's not on cloud 9 because there were 7 minutes left on the game, and he was just he couldn't say that this game was over. So he is happy that his team won, but he is not happy. Like I feel like I would be in that position against the Bills. 17 or 22. 27. I'm almost 27. I will be in a few months. I will be 27 in like 4 months, 5 months. What's up, Haley? Happy birthday. It's not my birthday yet. Might be 5 months. How far are we into January? Yeah, it'll be 5 months for me. I just don't know how to count. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dallas, or from the Dallas 20. Cowboys take the field for their second drive. We got 7:01 left in the first quarter. I think I'm going to have a blowout party like last time. And they're going to hand the ball off. This time, it looks like to Zeke. He'll get about 1 yard. And it will be 2nd down and 9. My birthday is 3 days after that, Mickey. What's up, Lisa? All right, 2nd down and 9 from the 21-yard line. 6.5 to go in this first opening quarter. And he's going to turn around, hand it off to Pollard. Pollard's trying to get to the edge, and he can't. He'll make it to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Skip Bayless. How about them Cowboys? Yep. 3 days after that, Mickey. That is my date of birth. Niners defense is toughening up to the Cowboys game plan right now. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Dak has time, throws, and it is picked off going the other way. And it'll be returned to about the 20 before he goes out of bounds. And the Niners are in business. Who's going to the Super Bowl this year? Either the Eagles, the Niners, the Cowboys, the Chiefs, or the Bengals. 2 of those will be correct. And there's your first turnover of the game. We drank a ton. I have a ton left over. We drank probably more than half of what I got. San Francisco versus AFC. Yeah, either San Francisco or Philadelphia. Dak with the smack. 1st and 10 from the 21. Just outside of the red zone for the Niners. And he's going to fake the handoff. Stand in. Pressure's coming. And he will get sacked for about a 5 or 6 yard loss. Dak was never my quarterback. Okay, Skip. So it's going to be 2nd down and 16 after the sack. Someone should tell Dak that Christmas was last month. And they're back to the 27. Gonna quick throw out to McCaffrey. McCaffrey just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it's gonna be 3rd and long here. I want Tony Romo back. This game's gonna end 3-0. It's definitely possible. Ring Dakota Prescott. So it'll be 3rd down and 15. They will give him 1 yard. And I don't think he gained a yard, and I don't think the line of scrimmage moved, so I don't know. 3rd and 15. Purdy looking, fires over the outside to Ayuk, and it's going to be caught for a 1st down. And they're going to move the chains. They'll be at the 10, so it should be 1st and goal for the Niners. Dave. So tomorrow morning before the show, tell him Mickey said hello, please. Thanks. All right, 1st down and goal for the Niners. Purdy looking, pressure's coming, going to check it down behind the line to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to push forward, and they're going to give him... I think they called forward progress, but I don't really know what happened. Because a Cowboy ended up with the ball. What's up, Daniel? And it looks like somebody is injured for the Cowboys. And he's holding his right leg near his knee. Maybe his calf. Who's winning the Super Bowl? I don't know. I really don't know. Any of the 4 teams left after today, in my opinion, can win the Super Bowl. Yeah, that was Watkins injured. And they've got him standing up, number 91, Carlos Watkins. And they've got him slowly walking off the field. Season 9 of The Masked Singer debut. I can't believe it's already had 9 seasons. I thought it's been like 4 or 5. Philly will be tough to beat at home, but if the Cowboys win this game, like they always play their division rival tough, and if the Niners win this game, they're a tough team to beat. And then, you don't know what kind of team the Chiefs look like next week, and you've got the Cincinnati who, come up and held Buffalo to 10 points and won by 3 scores today. Second down and goal. Purdy's going to keep. He'll run forward for about a yard. Purdy is not looking very comfortable in this game, but, you can tell. What's wrong, Nathan? Well, if you ask me, I'm going to say the Chiefs every time. I mean, I'm biased. It's third down and goal from the 8-yard line. Purdy's standing in. Pressure's coming. He's being chased. He's going to try to cut back, turn, and fire towards the end zone, but he'll just throw it away. And it'll be fourth and goal. They're going to be held to a field goal here. Yeah, I'm going to say the Chiefs every time. I'm staying strong with that too, Mickey. I mean, I really don't know what the football gods or the football writers, whatever, are gonna say. But I've been saying Chiefs and Eagles since the last Super Bowl. Why is Nathan mad? I'm not sure. That's what I said. I said, did something happen to Eli Mitchell? Is he injured? Do I not know about that? Like, I don't know. So they're going to kick a field goal here. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Niners will take a 3-point lead. But where is he? Because they've only run the ball with McCaffrey and Debo, and I get it. Those are your guys. But, Mitchell's your guy too. That O-line looking ready for preseason games. I mean, you're right. Who do you have next season game to win, Chief or Colts? Wait, did they play each other again next season? We don't have the Colts next year, or unless it's a preseason game. Who's that guy on this commercial? I don't know. Am I supposed to know? No, I don't know. Points are being provided, point taken, quit thrown to the crowd. If the Chiefs and Colts play, I don't know. We truly struggle against the AFC South, and especially in the regular season. So that's a coin flip. Flip a coin. Yeah, I know that we obviously have the Bengals, the Bills, and whoever won. The Bengals, the Bills, and the Jags next year. But I don't think we played the South this year, so we don't play the South next year. I mean, I think then that makes you sort of a Colts fan, right, Dave? Oh, that Burger King song. I don't know if I like it, but it plays on replay in my head every single day. Do you guys over the pond hate James Corden as much as we do? Yeah. I think so. Do you want to punch him in the face while holding a knife? Yeah, the Colts do play against Cincinnati next year. And I don't even know what Colts team it's going to be next year. I don't know what they're going to look like. They got a long off season to figure that out before I can even think about how I feel about that game. It would probably be a fun game to go to, though. Kickoff is up, and it'll be a short kick. He's going to return it from the 4, crossing the 10, trying to get to the left side, and he does, crossing the 20. He'll go down after the 25, maybe 26-yard line. That's Turpin with the return. We've only got about 2 minutes left in this first quarter. I haven't heard the Applebee's song, but I really don't listen to a lot of commercials, but I cannot escape the Whopper commercial. Like, I can't escape it. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to the outside, and Noah Brown, he will get a couple yards here, but it will be 2nd down. And the clock's going to run under 2 minutes here in the end of this first quarter. But can you guys keep him? I don't know. Bring for the bandwagon. 2nd and 7, going to throw to CeeDee Lamb. He's going to go out of bounds right at the 1st down marker, but I think they might mark him a little bit short. It's very close. I mean, if they mark this not a 1st down, which will that's on him because he could have. Okay, so they did give him the 1st down, but it did look like he almost went out short. Isn't it odd that James Corden's fat, but I hate him? All right, from the 36, there's going to be a flag. And it'll be a full start on the offense. So it'll be 1st down and 15 from the Dallas 31 now. Or Dallas 29. No, yeah, 31. And they're going to put the ball on the ground to Pollard. Pollard's going to push forward all the way to the 42-yard line. It will be 2nd down, but they cut a big chunk of that yardage from the penalty out. I know the Waffle House song, Many Drunken Nights in that joint, played it on the jukebox. I love Waffle House, man. I had Waffle House for dinner last night. All right, 2nd down and 5 from the 41. And they'll hand the ball off again to Pollard. Pollard's pushing this time, but he's only going to get maybe 3 yards on the carry. And that will be the end of the first quarter. After 1, we've got 3-0. Niners lead. Cowboys driving. Or at least they're trying to drive. I do remember that Burger King song also. So at the start of the second quarter, it will be 3rd down and 2 from the Dallas 44. Game over. Miners win. I mean, Dave said this game might end 3-0, and look at the score now. It is 3-0. Oh yeah, the Texas bacon cheesesteak melt. That's pretty good. I just went with the classic, the All-Star. I feel like you can't go wrong with that. I remember the King. That guy was funny. Is he not on the commercials or anything anymore? I can't remember. I have a PlayStation game called Sneak King. Is it fun?
I played all the Burger King games that came out on Xbox too, especially Pocket Riders.
Pocket Riders.
Or something like that. There was you just rode around a little mini pocket bike as the king.
That's awesome. I didn't know there was Burger King games.
There's like 4 or 5 of them.
Continue run to the Texas Roadhouse. I just opened a fresh bottle of Diet Mountain Dew. I'd skip. Getting your daily dew. And you surprised people with burgers. It's like Mr. Beast, but with cheeseburgers. My work partner hates Ronald McDonald with a passion. Ronald McDonald kind of stresses me out, I'm not going to lie. I do remember the grimace. He was the purple one, right? Big purple guy. He was fat. Also remember Big Mac tonight. Big Mac tonight. I don't know. All right, 3rd down and 2 from the 44. And they're going to fake the handoff. He's going to turn, fire across the middle to Brown. Brown will cross the 40 in San Francisco territory around the 38. Arby's Reuben. I've never had a Reuben from Arby's. It's going to be the 39, 38-yard line. They're going to get the ball to Pollard again. Pollard's going to push forward for about 5 yards. It will be 2nd down. You worked out last night and then hit the Waffle House? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Come on, Dak. I honestly don't know if I've ever even eaten a Reuben. All right, 2nd down and 5. Going to hand the ball off again. This time to Zeke. Zeke's going to get 4 yards and close to a 1st down, but not exactly close enough to cross over and move the chains. Have you ever come on a photo of Dak? Dak wasn't even good enough to play in the Longest Yard movie. All right, 3rd down and 1, 13 and a half to go in this first half. This will be the 8th play of their drive. And he's going to turn around, hand it off to Zeke. Zeke's going to extend the football, extend his arms to get that 1st down, and he will. It was a good effort by him because if he would have not done that, it might have been a loss of a yard. Ooh, I love some orange chicken. I've got no photos of Dak, but I've got many of Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. I love orange chicken. All right, 1st and 10 from the 28. Quick pass behind the line to Zeke, and he's going to get met immediately for a loss of 2. And it will be 2nd down and long. Legend has it Dak was Bobby Boucher's water boy. I feel like there was a hold on Dallas right there on Bosa. But I don't know. 2nd down and 12 from the 30 now. Dak dropping back, stands in, fires, gets it to CeeDee Lamb, and he's only going to get a couple yards gain, maybe 5. It will be 3rd down and long. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. It looked like he got held. I usually don't notice those things, but because I showed a slow-mo replay of the play, I could see it in the background. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 from the 25-yard line. Prescott alone in the backfield fires, and he's going to hit T.Y. Hilton, it looks like. No, that's C.D. Lamb. He's going to be short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and 1, or I think it's 4th down and 1. Yeah, 4th down and 1. The offense is going to stay out there. We got 11 minutes left in the half. We're in the big leads now. Yeah, I guess so. And they're going to hand it off to CeeDee Lamb. He's going to spin out to the right side and get the 1st down and take him inside the 15. I just don't think they saw it coming. They were expecting the run up the middle from Elliott and were not prepared for that. I'm searching for new talent. If Alex is doing well, I might offer a job on Undisputed. Okay. All right, 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. 10:15 to go in the half. They got Lamb running across. They're going to fake the handoff to Pollard, and Dak's going to keep it himself, running all the way to the left side for the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for the boys. Rain with the run. I don't hate CeeDee Lamb. I don't think he's a top 5 wide receiver, but I think he is talented. And I can't put it all on him. You know, like, I feel like that it comes down to quarterback play as well. That sometimes he's there and sometimes, it's like Lamb's not there at all, but I don't think that's all on him. 1st and goal from the 4, turnaround, fakes a handoff. Dak turns, throws, fires, hits Schultz, and Schultz going to get his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Cowboys take the lead. They get their 1st points of the half and also take the lead. They're going to send their kicker on to see how he's going to fare in this match. He missed, 3, 4 last week at PATs. And he's lined up for the PAT. Snap's good. Kick is up. And it's blocked. It is no good. He's not going to make it. And the Cowboys' lead will stay 6-3. Poor Brett. He can't catch a break. I mean, at least it was blocked and not him just straight up missing it. Undisputed needs John Gruden on there. Yeah, I was reading hard for him right there, man. That's not his fault though. That's not his fault. But it does hurt. It does hurt the mental. How about put James Corden on Undisputed? Oh, they'd have fun together. Him and Skip. Four out of 5 game. Last game. Would give. I mean, people have bad days. I think that's all it is. People have bad days. Put Jeff Saturday on Undisputed. I want to see Jeff Saturday go on McAfee's show with him. What's up, Craig? We got an early ball game here today. Like, I feel like Jeff Saturday would, if not, because he did interview for the coach coaching job this coming year for the Colts. If he does not get that, I wouldn't mind seeing him like do like a segment or two with McAfee. Okay, Karen Hunter's on Undisputed. I don't think he will, man. I don't think he cares all about that. He's got the McAfee. Jack Black. All right, there. Now we're talking. Put Jack Black on there. Who do you think Rodgers would hit harder, Coward or Bayless? I think Bayless, honestly. I don't think he cares about either of those guys, and I don't think he likes either of those guys, but definitely I think it would be Bayless. All right, kickoff is up. The Niners are going to get another shot here. We got 9.5 to go in this first half. It'll be first down and 10 at the 25 for the Niners. Nice touchdown by Dalton Schultz. They both have punchable faces, though. Yeah, but I feel like Skip definitely gets on my nerves more than Colin. I'll get Ray Lewis on Undisputed. First and 10, play action. Purdy has time. Now he's under pressure. He's going to step up. He's going to keep and only get maybe a yard before being pushed out of bounds. Get some killer commentary. I see what you did there. 9 minutes to go in the half. Second down and 9. Let's see if the Niners can get anywhere. George Kittle was wide open. He was just waving to try to get some attention his way. There was nobody on him at all in that last play. Second and 9, gonna hand the ball off to Samuel. Samuel's gonna push his way forward for maybe a yard or 2 yards. It'll be third down. Have a good one, Lisa. Nice to see you. It will be third down and 7. This is a third down the Niners really need to convert here. What's up, Hudson? We got 8 minutes to go. Purdy looking, has time, fires, and he's got a guy, and that is McCaffrey with the catch. He's going to be right on the marker for the first down, but they might mark him short. Okay, so they are saying first down. This is a break the Niners really needed to get back in this one. I think it was a generous spot. I think he might have been a couple inches short. The line segment, each player give the kicker a push, a nice kick where it hurt. How old is Bob Knight? I don't know. I'll look it up. How old is 82 years old? First and 10, Eli Mitchell makes his first appearance of the game. And he's going to get 2 yards. I don't know why it took him until almost halftime for that. Probably just old. In like 1998. I don't know. I feel like he'd still be like a good guest in that kind of situation now. Do either of them have the ability to slow down Philly? Well, neither of these QBs have been tested in terms of like playing against a mobile QB yet in the playoffs. Second and 8, they're going to throw behind the line to Debo. Debo's going to push forward across the 40. And he'll be short of the first down, but it'll be third down and short. So, obviously the Cowboys went against Brady and the Niners went against Geno Smith, so they haven't really went against that heavy run offense. So it's going to be an interesting matchup to see no matter what team wins this game today. But I think honestly, even though we're out of the 3 NFC teams left, the Niners are the best one left. I think the Cowboys have the better chance to beat Philly. 3rd down and 2. Quick fire to the outside. That's Jennings getting his first catch of the game and a first down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's still in his right mind. I think he'd be a great guest on a show like that. I still think the Eagles are going to make it either way, in my opinion, even though the Niners are probably the best team in the NFC. I don't know. I just got a strong feeling about that one. All right, 1st down and 10. There was a penalty. It was unnecessary roughness on the defense. So that's going to move them forward 15 yards to the Dallas 37. 50 to 6-year-old Knight was really intimidating. I mean, that's true. 1st and 10, hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell makes it back to the line of scrimmage, still fighting, and he's going to take a really hard shot to the head. And there are flags down. I don't know if that was in his head, but it looked like it was his head. And he was trying to fight his way. That's going to be a hold on the offense. And they're going to have to replay 1st down. I don't know, man. That looked like a tough shot. He lowers his body. He gets through the first guy, but then he keeps fighting, and then the second hit, I don't know, looked rough. They did not show the replay of the second hit on him. But it will be 1st down and 20 for the Niners at the Dallas 47-yard line. And Purdy's gonna drop way back, sling it to the right side to Kittle. Kittle's only gonna get a yard. And it's gonna be 2nd down and about 19. So I'm not afraid of anything. Bob Knight would kick my ass in a fight. You're right. I mean, he saw that last year, B-Wade, but it's definitely possible for them to get there again. Knight was the best college basketball coach, in my opinion. I don't have a long-term relationship with college basketball, but, I feel like that's a popular opinion, at least. Yeah, not now, but I think he was good. I mean, the way that my dad always talks about him, I have to believe it. I never watched him coach, but I have to believe that even if he may not have been the best, he was pretty good. Knight had the best angry quotes. I don't know. Their defense is definitely Super Bowl ready, B-Wade, 100%. Their offense, and I've been talking about this for weeks, their offense has got they have the potential to be one of the best offenses in football, but for whatever reason, they go back and forth and slump, and then they shine, and they slump and they shine. So it all just depends on if they get to the bowl, what offense shows up. Players are too soft now to play for Knight. I think so too. Well, Jack, the Bengals have beat the Chiefs 3 times in a row, so that's a coin flip to me. When my time is over and my life is past, I wish them to bury me upside down so my critics can kiss my ass. That's good. I don't know who I want to win. Both teams are annoying. I agree. Shanks, I agree. But I would rather the Niners. Also, nice to see you, my guy. When we get back from this commercial break, it will be 2nd down and 19. The Niners did use a timeout. I don't know if I said that or not, and that's why we're taking a break. Guess we don't have to play the game now. I don't know. I just feel weird about it. So trying to not let my feelings get hurt about that one. All right, 4:36 left in the first half. It's going to be 2nd down and 19. They are at the Cowboys 46. Brock Purdy looking, fires over the middle to Samuel. Samuel is going to get most of those yards. He'll come down just shy of the 1st down. Joe Dirt should be Dallas spokesperson. I think so too. All right, 3rd down and 2. They're all the way down at the Dallas 29. A 1st down conversion here could be huge. Clock is rolling down. Purdy looking, steps up. Oh, he's going to be flushed left. Finally fires, gets it away, throws it in the direction of Devo. It looked like he could have caught that. I don't know if they just weren't on the same page or what. But it looks like they're going to send the special teams unit on and try to kick the field goal. And the Niners are going to send Robbie Gould out to kick to try to tie this game up. And it's a 47-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. 3:43 to go. The Cowboys still got all 3 timeouts, so they have a shot to try to make some noise going into the half. They will receive the ball after the halftime. IU still holds a title for last undefeated team in college basketball, also coached by Knight. If the NFL was set up, Bills would win the Super Bowl. That's what I said. If it were rigged, that's what would have happened. No way the league lets the Patriots have the success they did in the last 2 decades. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you, Dave. I don't like it, but I'm with you. What's up, Ian? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well also. Thanks for stopping by in here with us. We're just hanging out, watching some football on this Sunday evening. I can't even say Sunday night. It's so early. We're almost at halftime, and by this time of the day, most games that we do Sunday nights haven't even started yet. So it is a little odd. Dallas is doing good. They aren't doing bad. That's for sure. I don't know if both teams' defenses doing great. Both teams' offenses are trying their best. Patriots weren't going to be successful with Cam. I think giving Cam a shot in a second year, if they hadn't went and flipped their whole offensive scheme around and everything, he might have been fine. But since, I mean, look what happened to Mac Jones from year 1 to year 2, messing with everything. I think Cam from year 1 to year 2 with the same system and everything might have been fine. Not great, but fine. And while they throw tiny Green Bay a bone once in a while, there's no way that primary rivals, the Bears, would be bad for the greater part of 4 years. I mean, yeah, everything you say, it makes sense. Like, I don't believe that it is a rigged sport, mostly. All right, we got 3:43 left in the first half. This game appears to have started out the opposite of the game earlier today. You are correct. This is a lot slower game, a lot less offense. Kickoff is up, and it will be a little bit of a short kick, but he'll take it right out the edge of the end zone, crossing the 20, the 25, 30, and all the way to the 35-yard line, and he's wound up. 3:38 to go. They still have all 3 timeouts, and only about 65 yards of field to go to try to get 7 before the half. Or are they really, really smart about how they rig it? I mean, I don't know. It's such a widely debated topic, and part of me says yes, and part of me says no. Like, I don't know. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Prescott looking. Checks it down to Zeke. Zeke's got room to run down the left side. He's going to take a late hit, and here comes a flag. He'll get 9 yards, which will be short of the first down, but that late hit's going to give them a first down. That was Greenlaw. He kind of laid him out. Yeah, that was a dumb penalty, but I mean, they were both completely out of bounds. What's up? Is it Hassan? Hassan? Happy Chinese New Year today. Well, happy Chinese New Year to you as well. Welcome to the chat. Dumb penalty. I mean, it was a dumb thing to do, but yeah. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at the 41 in San Francisco territory. Going to hand the ball off to Zeke. Zeke's trying to get to the edge, and he is just picked up and put down. I believe that's Greenlaw again that makes the play for a short gain. Actually, I believe that's Fred Warner that made the play. I'm doing all right. How are you? It will be 2nd down and 7. The clock is going to run under 3 minutes. They are in position to at least come away with 3. And Prescott's going to try to check it down to Pollard, but it's a little high. Pollard can't bring it in. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Mars warming up on the sideline. We got 2:44 left on the clock. If the Niners can play this correctly, they can get off their defense off the field and get another shot before halftime. 911. Yeah, that's it. Dave knows. All right. The play clock's running down. It looks like the Cowboys are going to have to burn a timeout here. Everybody was not on the same page, so they'll use their first one. Dark and Raw is XXX movie tomorrow night. .244. Both teams still have 2 timeouts. 3rd down and 7. This is a big play for both teams here. All right, they're lined back up. Play clock's running. Prescott's going to check it down behind the line to Pollard. Pollard's going to get brought down short of the first down. And it will be 4th down. The clock's still rolling down. I don't know what they're going to do here. It's 4th down and 4. And the offense is still out on the field. Maybe they're going to try to get him to jump here. I am drinking water today. Who do you think's going to make a major mistake first, Dak or Brock? Well, I mean, Dak's already thrown an interception, so that has happened. Is it borderline? And they're going to let the 2-minute warning hit with 2 seconds left on the play clock. And so they'll make their decision if they want to kick, punt, or go for it after the commercial break. Tie at the half? It could be. It could be based on what the Cowboys' next move is. They could end up going for it here on fourth, making a mistake, turning it over, or actually completing it, having a shot at 7 points, or just a shot at 3. I don't know. There's a lot of it comes down to the Cowboys' next play here after commercial break. What's up, John? My spidey sense are telling me that 2 more interceptions from Dak. I kind of got a very similar feeling about it, but I don't know. It has been an interesting first half. This game wasn't supposed to be a walk in the park for either of these teams. And I think if either of them, maybe the home team, but this guy leading their squad is a rookie, and the defense has given up a little bit of points here and there in the last couple weeks, but they're still a strong squad. Both these teams, I think both these teams still have a pretty solid shot in this one. Go Niners. Yes, sir, John. I'm right there with you. I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter to me, but I would prefer if the Niners won. I am so tired today. I don't know why. I feel like I slept quite a bit. All right, so it's 4th and 4 at the 2-minute mark. The Cowboys have their offense still out on the field. And Dak's going to drop back, step up in the pocket, take off. He's got nothing but green in front of him, and he'll slide down at the 25 after picking up the first down. There's something about Dak that feels like he's not that guy, never will be, to push a team to the Super Bowl or deep playoff. 1st and 10, Prescott looking, checks it down to Pollard. Pollard is going to bring him inside the 20. It will be 2nd down. Pollard's a little slow to get up here. I don't know. I'm with you. Looks like they're going to have to stop the clock here and check on Pollard. Oh, God. It looks like the same thing that happened to Patrick Mahomes, man. But this guy's a little bit smaller than the dude that fell. Oh, I think his ankle might be broken. His ankle might be broken. It was like what happened to Mahomes, but worse. That was not a good look for Pollard. They are gonna cut to commercial and check on him. Hopefully he is okay. That was ugly. Yeah, that's it. That's the only word you can use to describe that. That was an ugly injury. Ugh. Got snow out here. A good workout. We got snow too, but it wasn't like it wasn't all that cold. And so it was a weird it almost felt like just like slushy. I saw it snap. I think that second replay I saw, I don't know. Yeah, it was whoever comes out the winner will be too ruined to beat the Jags. Like I said, because of the divisional matchup, I think the Cowboys have the better shot, but I don't think the Niners will beat them. His leg is broke, man. I don't know. I know I hate to see it. That is my favorite player on that entire squad, but oh, that was. I hope they don't show any more replays. Whew. Yeah, there's no doubt, without a doubt. The Eagles? Wait. What are you asking about, Jim? Has there ever been a postseason more impacted by injuries? That's like the Alex Smith break, yeah, but at least this was just like his ankle and not like his whole leg. Like I think this was specifically just the ankle. And they got him walking into the maybe he's okay. He was walking into the blue tent to get checked out, but I don't know. So it's gonna be 2nd and 2 for the Cowboys now. They've got him being checked out. And he's gonna fire, and it's gonna be picked off going the other way. Whoever said it, I think it was Vasant. Sorry, I don't want to say that wrong, but I think that was you. He said 2 more for Dak. Dak's gonna throw an interception here. It's gonna bounce out of Ward's hand into another Niners hand. He's gonna be going back the other way. I don't see. Yeah, I know. I wanted to see the kicker. Man, oh god, I'm just thinking about that Tony Pollard's leg. Ugh. Yeah, I'm right there too. That normally would have been a check down to Pollard, but that I want him to be okay with that. Look, the fact that he was walking into the tent, makes me feel a lot better about it. And the fact that it wasn't a D lineman, that it was, a guy of the secondary that a little bit smaller than, someone right there on the line. My spidey sense is telling me that. I thought it was you that said that. Uh, you know, if it wasn't for yeah. Oh, Crafty's struggling. There's 2, John. Dak's already thrown 2 interceptions in this game. Maybe his leg is in concussion protocol. I mean, I hope that's all that it is. It's been a battle. Not a pretty one so far in this matchup. But we definitely hope Tony Pollard is okay. You hate to see it. Honestly. And my stomach hurts looking at that, man. Those Cowboys are taking some years off of me. Pollard's injury wouldn't have happened. Yeah, I think so too. The last interception was on the receiver. Well, they're showing the replay now. I think the interception was on Dak. I don't know that he should have thrown the ball where he threw it. Yeah, I don't think he should have thrown the ball there. Let's hope Pollard is okay. Absolutely. All right, first down and 10 for the Niners at their own 28. There's 1:15 to go. They still have 2 timeouts here. And they're going to hand the ball off to Debo. Debo's going to work his way up for about 7 yards up the middle. The clock's going to continue to roll down. I don't care who wins. I believe the Eagles will take it all the way. I think so too, man. 2nd and 2. They're going to hand the ball off up the middle. Nowhere to go. I think they're just running this clock up. That was McCaffrey with the carry. It'll be 3rd down. And things are getting a little chippy with Jennings, and I didn't catch which Cowboys player it was. But yeah, I mean, I think the Niners are the better team. I do. In the NFC over the Cowboys and the Eagles, but I think the Eagles have the edge playing at home, playing with their crowd, their style of football. I think they have an edge a little bit. By chance of the Chiefs do lose, will be 100% for the Eagles. Okay, so they got Pollard, his foot covered up, and he's getting carted off. That's not a good look for him right now. Yeah, man. Pollard is not okay, man. No, that didn't look good at all. 30 seconds remaining. The Niners stop the clock with a timeout. It's 3rd down and 1. Let's see if they take a shot here. Low snap. Purdy looks, fires over the middle to Samuels, and it is caught. And they are around the midfield. We get upset when offenses can't get in the end zone, but these two defenses are so impressive. I don't mind watching. I agree. Niners use their final timeout here. Stops the clock with 24 seconds. They're, like I said, around midfield here. They have a shot to get into field goal range, try to take the lead. But I don't really know what the Niners are doing here. They act like they wanted to run the clock out, and now they're using timeouts and stopping play. I don't know. They could have just let it run out if they wanted to. There are definitely good defensive games, but there are also just some bad offensive games, and the bad offense isn't always because of good defense. I think in this situation, this is good defense. 1st and 10, Purdy looking, steps up. Parsons was coming, and it's going to be nearly picked off. Trying to get it to either Jennings or Samuel. I couldn't really tell, but there was 5 Cowboys there and 2 Niners there. They do give you 3 timeouts. Why not use them? But use them appropriately. I don't understand what he was trying to do there. I also don't understand. So Micah Parsons is a full-on man. He just threw a defensive lineman down like it was nothing. But I feel like he could have stopped Purdy right there and just didn't. I mean, maybe he was tired. He threw that dude down. Or, sorry, offensive lineman, not defensive lineman. 2nd down and 10. Purdy looks to take a shot, and he does. He's got Jennings wide open for a big 1st down with 12 seconds to go. And I believe they're in field goal range now. Yeah, Jennings will go out of bounds just shy of the 30. If the Broncos were playing the Bears right now, that would be very likely be 6-6, but it would be a lot less entertaining. I agree. I see what you mean. All right, so it's going to be from the 32. They've got a shot here to take the lead. And he's going to fire in the direction of Jennings again. I think that he's just running down the clock. He went after the ball and not the QB. I mean, I guess, but at that point in time, the QB and the ball were in the same place. Like, he could have I feel like he could have swatted that ball so he couldn't have even thrown it. 2nd and 10, Purdy looking. Has time, he's going to step up and will throw it away with 1 second remaining. He gets that off just in time. They're going to send Robbie Gould out to try to take a 3-point lead here with 1 second left in the first half. Yeah, he got that away just in time. If you would have thrown it a second later, it would be halftime. All right, it's going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt. It looks like the Cowboys are going to use their final timeout, try to ice the kicker. Gould is going to take this time to try to take 1 or 2 practice kicks. I don't know. I feel like this Niners team is being really weird today. I don't know if it's just me, but like it feels like they're being strange. I can't even think of anything else to explain it other than that. All right, so Gould's coming back on to try the field goal attempt. Like I said, it will be a 50-yard field goal attempt. It looks like the wind is blowing a little bit here. Kick is up, and it is good. The Niners take the lead at halftime. It is 6-9. Cowboys get the ball after the start of the third quarter. That was a lucky play. I think so too, man. Here's your reminder that the Bears let Gould walk. I mean, to be honest, Santos isn't bad. So, you know, I don't know. Like, I feel like Santos is a fairly okay kicker. I would take Robbie Gould first, but you're right. He did get lucky, man. And it was a very good half. It wasn't completely bad offense, you know, like we talked about a little bit before, but it was really good defense. Feels like a Thursday game due to the points, absolutely, but like I feel like by this point in time, there's more points scored now than there were in most Thursday games. Sweating so hardcore, so I don't have the ability to chat or even focus and hear what my team is playing. No worries. Yeah, we can run through some stat sheets. See how these two teams fared. Dak Prescott, 12 for 16, 81 yards, averaging 5.1 yards per throw. He has 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And the Cowboys have 55 rushing yards total. Brock Purdy, 12 for 19, 129 yards, 6.8 average, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, been sacked twice, and their team has 27 rush yards. The Niners are leading time of possession by less than a minute, so these two teams have been pretty even this entire time, and including Cody Parkey. I knew it would come in somewhere. Niners run 32 plays, Cowboys run 29. Total yards is Cowboys 136 to Niners 141. Like, this couldn't be a more even game. The only difference is the Niners lead in passing yards 129-81, and then the Cowboys leading rushing yards 55-27. But other than that, like seriously, this is the score. It was almost going to be a complete even score. I mean, it was close to anyway. Tyler Gaming says, "Go Cowboys!" Welcome to the chat. But yeah, this has been a pretty evenly matched offensive game. The Niners defense has stepped up a little bit more. There has been two turnovers in their favor, but for two turnovers, you can barely count, or you can barely tell because of how good both defenses have played. Low scoring affair. We could see the exact same thing in the second half, or we could see, these offensive getting settled in and finding holes in these defenses. We don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But I'm pretty happy with the outcome so far. How about those Chiefs raids? What's up? I clicked off for just a second. How's it going, everybody? How about those Chiefs? Actually, I hope Patrick Mahomes is okay. But what's up, everybody? I was not expecting that at all. I was like, what is HBTC? But some fellow Chiefs fans in here. That's beautiful. Becky, sorry I missed your name with a 20. I appreciate you. And Smooth with $1.99. I appreciate you so much. Cole Rocks. Yeah, I do. I have seen his channel, but I've never seen the HBTC before, but that's super awesome. Thanks for coming in here, you guys. Lone Shark with a 2. Appreciate you. And Mike with a super sticker. I appreciate you as well. You guys are awesome. How about those Chiefs? We got a tall task next week against the Bengals, but it's gonna be a fun one in Arrowhead. It's this right here, the Whopper. I can't escape it. No matter where I go, this shows up. I can't escape it. But you guys are awesome. Appreciate you. All the Niners fans in here, Cowboys fans as well. Hope you guys get the happy ending today that you're looking for. FLDB with a 20, get it? Absolutely. We'll make sure it's in the blood, sends some love over your way as well. How about those Chiefs? Oh my gosh, there's so many of you guys. I appreciate you all so much. Also, Cole, thank you. It is a pleasure to be rated by your followers. Mr. Bear Jangles with its $2. Appreciate you. Daniel, Cole Rocks. Yes, sir. I'm trying to get to the bottom here. How about them Chiefs? That's right. Finally, my people. You guys are my people. How about those Chiefs? Go Niners. Angry, drunken German. Hopefully you're not too angry today. Brit Lyons with the 20. I appreciate you as well. I'm trying to catch up to the bottom here, but thank you all so much for popping in here at halftime. And I hope your all stream goes well. Once this chat calms down a little bit, I'll have my blood fam come over and show some love. I'll drop a link for you guys. Chiefaholic. I'm sure this is not the real Chiefaholic, but I appreciate this account with the 5. How about those Chiefs? Oh, I know all about that. No hot sauce. I don't know what that means, but no hot sauce. Piece of face says, no, you are my people. Yes, sir. I'm a Chiefs fan through and through. I don't have any gear on today. This is all. I got this right here, though. I keep it close. Wait, I guess I can show the few of you guys that are left. I don't know where it's at. My lucky token. 1 second. I know where it's at, actually.
Here we go.
Here we go. This is our Lord and Savior who is going to get us through next weekend. Thoughts and prayers to Papa Reed. This girl gets it. Go Casey. I appreciate you. Christy with the 5. Cole did it. Go Chiefs. I came from How About Those Chiefs channel. I'm an Eagles fan. Well, good luck to your Eagles as well. I'm kind of pulling for them to go to the Super Bowl. Great times. Yes. Mickey, I know. I wasn't expecting either, but that's so awesome. Andy Reid, prayer candle for the win. So I don't know. Someone gave me this, gifted me this, and it's probably one of my favorite gifts of all time. Till you find me 5. Well, I don't know what that means. Definitely pulling for Kelsey Bros Super Bowl. That's where I'm at too. Are you a Chiefs fan? All day, every day, Josiah. Wait, who's booing? Why is Shelby booing somebody? Oh. We like the Bengals too. Listen, I don't hate the Bengals. But obviously I love the Chiefs way, way more. But all of you guys from How About Those Chiefs, appreciate you. I'm going to pull up the link now for the Blood Fam to go check them out and show them some love. I didn't even know they were streaming today. I watched their Chiefs content, but I didn't know they were streaming. They must be streaming this game. $66K subscribers. Shout out to Cole, man. I did not know he'd gotten up there that much. I've been following him for a while. All right. Go show some love. How about the Chiefs? There we go. All of the Blood Fam that are in here, if you would, please go over and show some love to How About Them Chiefs, for them to come over here and say hello to us and hang out for a few minutes. I'm going to go over there on mine as well. Yeah, Dave, that injury looks it makes me sick, honestly. Like, you hate to see it, but I was thinking the same thing. It kind of looked like the Dak Prescott, but less mobility. He was kind of just out and followed on. I don't hate the Bengals, but go Chiefs. That's where I'm at. I'm just glad it's not the Bills. All right. Oops, I'm in all caps. I don't want to be in all caps. All right. I had to go send some love over there. What's up, Noah? Have a good night, Daryl. Grassy fan base helps him a lot. I'll always go over and show some love to the Chiefs. Andy Candle brings trick play luck. I hope so. But I try to go and show over some love when I can. Point at the logo. Go Chiefs. Oh, they're talking about rating Grassi over on his channel now. I hope they do. All right, we should be getting close to the end of the halftime. I lost my train of thought for a minute. I was not expecting those guys to come over here. That was super awesome. They are rating Grossi?
Well, I think they're getting it. Someone just keeps saying Tom Grossi, right?
Chase Production says who day. What's up, Chase? Nice to see you. If that's your name or if it's Chase Productions because of Jamar Chase, whichever it is. Appreciate you. Also, our lovely friend from Nigeria has popped in. I believe he said he was a Cowboys fan. All right, I'm trying to check this out. All right. So we are getting ready for the third quarter here. All right, I'm a big Cowboys fan. Well, right now, your Cowboys aren't looking too bad. We got a lot of football left to play. He's so wholesome. Okay, I wanted to make sure you saw my message. All right, so we're getting ready for kickoff here. And Cowboys get the ball first. All right, let's get this ready to go. We're on the third quarter. They're lining up for kickoff. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I waited over there until he came back, Mickey. He lives close to you? That's awesome. Kickoff's up, and it will be a touchback. Turpin decided not to return it. They said high ankle sprain on Pollard. There's no way. There's no way. The Niners with the 9. How original. 69, nice. About a mile and a half. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I knew he lived near obviously Kansas City, but I didn't know all that much about him. I just watched some of his daily videos. 1st and 10, gonna hand the ball off to Zeke. Zeke's gonna push his way up for 4 yards, 3 yards, about to the 27, 28. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. That's a good dude. I was so confused. I just kept seeing like HBTC, and honestly, Mickey, you're the only person that's ever said it that way, like in the chat. And so it went straight over my head because it all kept coming. Like I was like, "What's happening?" 2nd down and 7. Dak's gonna pump fake. Finally, he's gonna tuck it and keep. Well, he doesn't really tuck it until he falls, and he'll go down near the 1st down, but he will be short. Cole is a legend in the making. Honestly, yeah, I remember like I don't know, maybe last year I think I found his channel, and I don't watch it every single day, but I have the notifications turned on, and so every now and then if I'm free, I will just click on it and watch him. But I didn't realize that he'd gotten up to 66K followers. That's super awesome. And I'm super happy for him because he was much, much smaller when I found him. I think I found him on Twitter actually. 3rd down and 1. Quick pass to the outside to Lamb. Lamb's going to cut across the 40 and a big 1st down. Just plain Steve, how about those Chiefs with the 20? Appreciate you. Cole is totally giving your stream big shout outs. A lot of the sub. The kingdom is a beautiful place. I'm so very thankful. So me and for the guys in here from his stream that are still here, just a little bit background. So me and my dad actually run this stream together, and he's a Bengals fan and I'm a Chiefs fan. 1st and 10, gonna throw it to Schultz. He'll only get about a yard or 2. And we run this together, and we do like live streams, like the play-by-plays together, and then all the other stuff we do by ourselves, and then the other content that we do together. But yeah, I am a Chiefs fan. He's a Bengals fan, and so that's why I'm in here by myself. He streamed earlier today the Bengals game, but you should raid the channel King Pookie Nation. You know Pookie? We actually he comes and hangs out with us. We do know him. The Bears fan. Yeah, I do know him. Is he streaming right now? 2nd down and 8. And they're gonna get it to Zeke. Zeke's gonna get outside for just a couple yards here. There's no hate between the Chiefs and Bengals. There might be on Twitter, but I don't hate them. Listen, I never hated them. I never will. And it's just like there's so much negative between the Bills, the Bengals, and the Chiefs, and I don't believe that. What's up, Pizzle? Good to see you. Pizzle's making his rounds. Appreciate you, Pizzle. All right, 3rd down and 5. Let me find Pookie's stream. I'm subscribed to him, so let me find him. And you know what? That just inspired me. 3rd and 5. Dak's gonna throw out wide. Zeke nearly pulls it in, but it's gonna be broken up. King Pookie. There we go. There he is. And since everybody's showing the love today, we'll go over and show Pookie some love. Yeah, Pookie's getting up there too. He's inching up on his 1K. So Cowboys are on 4th down. Gonna have to punt here. 4th and 5. 11:50 to go. Kick is up. And he'll return it from the 13. He's gonna fumble the ball. And I think the Cowboys have it. He muffed the punt. And this turnover can be a huge one right here. All right, let me get you guys Pookie's link real quick. I will come see him on one of his streams. We'll do some other stuff during the week, but him and I will be co-streaming both of the NFC and AFC championship games. But there is Pookie. Everyone go say hi, Pookie. So it looks like the Cowboys were the last ones to get their hands on that ball. Told you already. But this is a Niners turnover. That's how I roll. Appreciate you. So, yep, that is the Cowboys are going to take over just outside the red zone on the 21. Going to turn around, hand it off to Lamb. Lamb's going to get about 3 yards and shoved out of Browns. I look at him. He's so happy. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. Houday, first time here. Well, welcome. You guys played a really great game today. The Bengals did. 2nd down and 8 from just inside the 20 at the 18. He's gonna get to Lamb again, and he's gonna get a 1st down all the way into the 9. It will be 1st and goal for the Cowboys. You did tell me there was gonna be a couple turnovers in this game. And there's been a lot more than expected as fast as they've come since you said that. I think you've cursed this game. So we got 1st and goal from the 9. Cowboys are Dak in shotgun alone in the backfield. He's going to bring Zeke up across. He's looking, fires, checks it down to Schultz around the 6, and that's where he'll be met immediately. Yeah. I don't like it, man. Hey, Alex, when does your dad do his treasure and metal detecting channels? So on Thursday nights, Balin, he does like a Thirsty Thursday type live stream most every Thursday. And on Mondays, they have this thing called Monday Digs where they all release videos. 2nd and goal, going to hand the ball off to Elliott. Elliott's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage there. Bosa's grabbing himself, like maybe he might be a little shaken up. Maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him. No, don't curse. I just say fact. You trust in Cowboys to do Cowboys thing. I mean, that's fair. Tony Pollard is strong just watching gingerly. Is he back out there? Because I might have missed it. I think so, Crafty. Honestly. Unless he gets blocked again, but I think so. 3rd down and goal. Prescott backpedaling under pressure, kind of jump throws, and it could have been picked off. But he was not ready for that ball to come at him. That was Ward. But, yeah, Balin, he sometimes will drop some shorts or things like that, like during the week, but his live streams are on Thursdays. Brandon, I gave you a sub and a like. I came back after cleared, but have a great day. I appreciate you coming back and saying something in here. Sorry if I missed your comment before. There was a lot. I was not expecting all of that, but I appreciate you. So Maher's going to kick the field goal. It's a 25-yard attempt, and this is going to be a brand new ball game, all tied up at 9. He does make the kick. He needed that. He needed that for his mental. I know it was only like a 25-yard shot, but it was important. They're going to cut to commercial here before we get to kickoff. We're not built like a machine from the practice squad. Dallas fans cheering like they just won the Super Bowl. I mean, it was a rough watching your franchise like kicker. And I know that like a kicker is a kicker, but he's their guy. Go on and miss 4 straight PATs and then get one blocked this time around. He did make one last week and everyone cheered for him, which was amazing, but like it is hard to see. Oh, Balin, have you never seen Grassi before? Because he is a very animated guy. We love that guy. Where's this game? This game is in San Francisco. 49ers home game. It is 5 of his last 6. That's true. Contract of Dak seems like the worst every time you watch him in a crucial game like this one. I feel the same way about like Kyler Murray. Hated that contract. There was another one that I wasn't that I really liked. I thought this would be a defensive game. Good game. Agree. This has been a great game. This time it was not his fault. You're right. He is intense. But he you got to catch him on a non-football like live stream, like just like a Q&A or GPS where he does the show with Brandon Perna, or like his weekday streams, cuz those are hilarious. They're a lot less serious, I guess I should say. These commercials freak me out. There's still Philly out there, but my mom's a Chiefs fan. I'm an Eagles fan. It's kind of funny. Andy Reid coaching for her favorite team and my favorite team. Pretty cool. Absolutely. I'd hate to see Grossi when the Packers play. No, you'd love to see Grossi when the Packers win. When the Packers lose, that is it's you feel for him, man. And then Perna. Oh yeah, Perna. That one's tough. I think Perna's actually dead inside after this season. Like, he's had a lot of rough seasons as a Broncos fan, but this year has been different. Kickoff is up. He's going to return it across the 25, still going across the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and he'll go out of bounds just as he crosses into Cowboys territory. And that's Ray McLeod with the return. He's very animated, though. I appreciate him. Thanks for the raid. Hey, Pookie, wanted to just come show some love. Somebody actually came over here and said, hey, you should raid Pookie. And I was like, I know that guy. Yeah, we'll go over there. So it must have been someone who come from you. And keep doing what you're doing, Pookie. You're getting closer to 1,000, man. All right, 1st and 10 from the 47. He's going to get it to McCaffrey on the outside. And this one will go for almost 5 yards. It will be 2nd down. He got a block from Kyle Juszczyk. It was our Nigerian friend Mutombo. I don't know if you guys are friends but appreciate you saying that. And we went over and seen Pookie for a minute. I think if the expectations were more realistic, Perna wouldn't have been so tragic. I think so too, but they really pushed the Broncos up there, man. All right, 2nd down and 5. They're going to give it to Debo, and he'll only get about 2 yards before being brought down. It will be 3rd down. Yeah, he just grabbed him by the back of his leg, pulled him down. It's not easy to bring that guy down realistically, but they did a good job. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Just lean on Debo the rest of the way. Damn, that didn't work. You're right. 3rd and 9. Purdy looking, takes a shot, and no one's home in the direction of McCaffrey. It'll be 4th down. They're going to come off the field here. Let's hope for better Broncos next season. I don't know who they're going to end up with, but I know that Hackett was never the answer. And I think Hackett was just a ploy to try and pull Rodgers in over there. Yeah, I think the run game is what's really hurting the Niners tonight. I mean, it's 9-9, so it's not like they're getting blown out or anything. But this one's a big one. They need an established run game for this young rookie quarterback. You're right. The boys' defense is not a joke. They've had bad days, just like the Niners, but neither of these teams' defenses are jokes. And that thing's going to bounce out of bounds around the 13, 14-yard line. That's where the boys are going to take over. Here comes Debo. What a movie. I'll be back in 20 minutes. All right, we'll see you then. Is McCaffrey hurt? No, I don't think so. He's just not had a very good time running the football today. Horrible Denver season. I was so disappointed. I'm just disappointed in people hyping everybody up without ever seeing them play together. Like, they just expected Russell Wilson to come in there and be the MVP that year and everything to be perfect. And they were going to win 14 games this year and take the division, take the West, and have a deep run in the playoffs. Like, it's fine if you want that to happen. But, like, for all of the experts to go out there and continuously just say, like, yeah, this is pretty much guaranteed because they went and got Russell Wilson. Like, no, it's not guaranteed. But you've never seen this coach and this quarterback and this team all three together in the same place before. And you're just assuming that they're going to be they're going to be the best team in the NFL when you haven't seen them for a minute. I mean, they said things about a lot of teams, going into this offseason, the moves they made, the people they lost, the people they've gained, the coaching staff changes. Like, that doesn't automatically make you fantastic. It doesn't automatically make you bad. And so that was the problem with that entire division. Kansas City, they said, okay, you guys are going to be just bad. You lost Tyreek Hill. You lost one guy, so you're going to come in 4th in your division. And the Raiders, they got Devontae Adams. They got a couple guys, and all of a sudden they're going to win more games than last year. But they didn't keep what worked. They had Rich Bisaccia. That worked. They got rid of him and brought in McDaniels, who hasn't had a lot of success as a head coach in the league. And then you've got the Chargers. Now, the Chargers, I think, out of the additions they had, there was the most improvement shown. But they were riddled with injury all season long. So I don't, we didn't get to see the full potential of what that team could be. And now they've cleaned house of the bad coaches that needed to go. So I think they've got a higher upside next season. And then the Broncos, they said, here you've got Hackett, here you've got Russell Wilson. You don't have any draft picks, but you're going to be the best team in the division in the league. So CeeDee Lamb has got a finger injury now, but yeah, I just feel like all of that was just horrible, man. Like, I feel like you can't assume anything until you've seen it. And then when you see it, then you talk about it. Like, obviously they speculate, but they had it wrote in stone. 1st and 10, or fake the handoff. Dak's going to take a big shot down the field to CeeDee Lamb, and it's caught. And there is a flag on the play, and it will be on the defense, but I don't think it's going to matter because he caught it all the way down in Niners territory. What a catch, man. Yeah, the run game, everything, man. It was just horrible. I agree, Balin, about Matt Ryan as well. I was like, he might be better than Wentz, but that's about all you're going to get. Not great, but better than Wentz. Like, even Dad was like, Matt Ryan's going to be an absolute stud in Indy. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't feel that way. The last guy that came to Indy I was excited about was Phillip Rivers, man. And he did well. He took them to the playoffs, and they lost what? I don't even remember who they lost to. Buffalo, maybe? Or Baltimore or something. I don't know. But, like, they brought him back a second year, and that would be a lot better off. They're showing replays again of that CeeDee Lamb catch. What a great catch, man. They're having trouble spotting the football. I think so too. Yeah, well, I just don't like Wentz in general, so I'm going to say that about anybody. 1st and 10 from the Niners 45, throws, gets it to Schultz, but Schultz can't bring it in. It'll be 2nd down and 10. We got 6:50 left in this third quarter. Wentz can be prolific passing the ball, and he also can be horrible. I don't like that guy, man. I just don't. And he's not really giving me a reason to, honestly. For 2nd and 10, going to hand the ball off to Zeke. Zeke's going to push it down to the 40 for about a 5-yard gain, and it will be 3rd down. Isn't it super weird? Yeah, it's like 8:30 right now, and this game's like, we're getting close to the 4th quarter. Like, I feel like it's like 10 p.m. right now. You're just racist against gingers. That's not true. I love Andy Dalton, man. Like, people hate him, but I still like him. I just don't like Carson Wentz. I don't care about anybody else that has red hair. Like, I'm cool with them. I'm not cool with Carson Wentz. All right, 3rd down and 5. Prescott looking, fires, tries to get it to CeeDee Lamb. It was going to be incomplete. There was great coverage on that. That's Fred Warner. Wentz plays like he doesn't care about the outcome of the game. I think so too. I think that 100%. I think he just does it to does it. Like does it to do it, but he doesn't care. Gingers do have souls. I mean, I agree. It's 4th and 5. The Cowboys are gonna go for it here. And they're trying to get him to jump. Play clock's at 10. I don't know if they're gonna snap this ball or not. No, there's no way they snap this football. 1 second, and there's the flag for the delay game. I'm not saying nothing about them having souls or don't. So I would decline it too. Like, don't just let them do that. Oh, they just showed the Pollard injury again. Ugh. No, thank you. Once last year against Jacksonville, that I hated him. I work with a lot of Colts fans, and they were all so excited that they got Carson Wentz, and I was like, "You're gonna regret every second of that. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna talk about this moment where you won't listen to me, and you're gonna understand." And then they still all season long try to justify, that Carson Wentz is okay, it's not all his fault, and blah blah blah, and this and that. And then finally, they were like, "I hate that guy," and I was like, "I told you, man. It was never a good idea." Some people just go to work to make a paycheck, couldn't care less if the company grows or survives. That's Wentz. Just pay me and I'm your quarterback. Yeah, exactly. They do end up punting the football, and San Francisco is going to take over at their own 9-yard line. There was a fair catch called. But yeah, if teams take a delay of game on purpose, you've got the power to decline that. Just no, you're going to do it either way. I don't care if it doesn't work out in my favor. He had a lot of pay me to sit here, but no win. I'm just like, yeah, Frank Reich wanted wins because they were on the same coaching staff the year they went to the Super Bowl. Okay, but you didn't run that team. You personally did not take that team to the Super Bowl. And so, you just thought it would work. People always think it will work. Just like getting Nathaniel Hackett in Denver. They thought, okay, we'll get Aaron Rodgers, and all of a sudden everything is going to work. If Aaron Rodgers went there, I'm not even going to say that it would have worked, They just assume because of the connection of two people on a 53-man roster plus a coaching staff that is just automatically going to fix everything. So I don't know. I didn't like Frank Reich. I agree with the firing. I don't know who they're going to bring in there, but I don't know. Nick Foles, you're right, 100%. It wasn't even, and they had Nick Foles, I'm pretty sure, as their backup, or that was after Wentz, I guess. No, he was with Chicago, and then he got him. And Leo said I'm sweating from body parts I didn't know existed. That's all right. Hey, you guys got the Niners back onto the field, which means it's still a tie ball game. You told you it was broke. Did they confirm that it is broken now? Oh my gosh. Tom Grossi tweeted, "So I ordered food during halftime, bit into it, and there was cheese. So I'm currently having an allergic reaction live. Come join." Could you imagine being allergic to cheese? A Packers fan allergic to cheese. Oh my gosh. I'm going to stream. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 9-yard line. Defense jumped, but the offense might have also jumped there. I feel bad for Reich that he got the job, then Luck retired, and all they could get after that was a broken and weak quarterbacks for him. I don't think he was the GM. Dang, Wynn's got a bag I used to like him when he played for Philly. Hey, does he still have a lot of giveaways? He's still got a good heart, but yeah, Nick Foles got a statue. I definitely prefer. Okay, so the defense did jump, so it's going to be 1st and 5 for the Niners. I'm surprised the Cowboys are keeping it in this game. I just didn't think they had it. I think both of these teams, their defenses are keeping them alive. 1st and 10, going to hand it off to McCaffrey. 1st and 5. He's going to get the 5, and he's going to get completely slammed down after that. He does move the chains here. Oh my gosh, I feel like McCaffrey and Purdy look like they could be brothers. Some people asked too much other payroll than nothing to show for. Where's the character integrity? All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. 5 minutes to go in the third. Play action. Purdy's rolling left, and he's trying to settle his feet. He does. Throws. Gets it to Kittle. Kittle makes an incredible catch all the way down to the 50. He bobbles it for like 10 yards and finally brings it in. What a play, man. That's what the Niners needed to get this offense rolling. They got a first down. What a play. He waves him up, and he gets it, and he bobbles it. It bounces off of his helmet, and he finally is able to bring it in. Tony Dungy was the last good coach at Indy. I agree. I still agree with that. What a catch. Right? The concentration on that man was absurd. 1st and 10 from the 49, just inside Cowboys territory. Purdy backpedaling, fires, gets it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get about 7 yards on the play. It will be 2nd down. Kittle with the skittle. I don't know why that's the funniest thing I've ever read. Dude, he carried it in the air for 10 yards and then finally came down with it. And all he does is just stick his tongue out and be excited. Like, I love that guy. He's out of breath, I'd imagine. He was. All right, 2nd down and 3:50 to go. They're going to hand the ball off on the ground to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to push forward to the 35 and another 1st down. Jennings has been getting chippy with some of these guys. I believe that's Trayvon Diggs this time that he's getting chippy with. Did I miss the 3rd interception from Dak? No. There was no interception. It's a big stop and made him punt. The facial expressions on Kittle in slow-mo. I love that guy. I don't even care. I'm not a Niners fan. I'm not really an NFC team fan, but I love that guy. 9.5K viewers. It's at 9.6 now. That dude's crazy. He deserves it, though. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off to McCaffrey. This time, McCaffrey's gonna get 8.5 yards on the ground, maybe 9. It'll be 2nd down and short. Let's see a touchdown. Hope so. We've only seen 1 touchdown in this game with the block PAT. Who is that getting checked out? Is that McCaffrey? Is McCaffrey dealing with an injury right now? I think it is. Maybe his ankle or his leg. Singing around because the water giveaway to the desserts and stuff. Now it all makes sense, but Wentz could be a fullback. He knows how to block. Hey, I mean, if it works. 2nd down and 2, gonna hand it off. This time to Mitchell. Mitchell's gonna push forward for enough for the 1st down. Just heat on his calf. Kittle is a goofball. We love him for that. He's kind of the guy just happy to be there. I think so too. I don't think anybody wants to pay that much money for a fullback just to block for them, though, Brandon. But, I mean, maybe. And they live in the suburbs of San Francisco. Oh, my family that lives in California are Raiders fans. I mean, that makes sense. Oakland, they were in Oakland for a while. I think McCaffrey hasn't done anything all game because his defense they're playing against is, manned up to the run game. 1st and 10, gonna run the ball with Mitchell. Mitchell will get 2 yards on the carry. Both these defenses honestly have been playing lights out. J.J. Watt and George Kittle speaking together on J.J. Watt's retirement. Well, I mean, his last game was against the Niners. All right, 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff. Tries to feed it to Ayuk. I don't know what went wrong there. But there was a chance for Diggs to pick that off. He missed Ayuk. But it will be incomplete. Oh, it was tipped by Barr, number 42. And it hit Diggs right in the breadbasket. You also like the Chargers until they win LA. I just don't like LA teams in like all sports, to be honest. So I get that. All right, 3rd down and 9 from the 20. Purdy dropping back, trying to step into a throw, and he's going to get sacked back at the 25. There is a flag on the play. What's he got to say? What's he got to say? Oh, yeah, I think Kittle did get – it might be illegal contact. He knows it too, man. Kittle's such a – it's going to be a hold on the defense, and that's going to give him a 1st down. And that'll put them inside the red zone. I mean, he pretty much took Kittle to the ground before Purdy had a chance to throw it in coverage of him. And then he gets flop of the year. I mean, it was a little bit of flop, but he did have his hands all the way around him. Don't say that. I know my Lakers suck, but come on. We got the chip in 2020. Listen, I don't want to speak on my feelings about LA teams. I just don't like LA as a whole. 1st and 10, going to hand it off to Debo. He's going to try to pop to the outside. Nowhere to go. He's finally going to lose a couple yards on the play. And there's a flag down, though. The penalty flag was thrown behind the secondary of the defense. It's going to be a hold on the defense. And it'll be a 5-yard penalty and another 1st down. I think the clock's going to stop. So we've got about at least one more play until the end of the 3rd quarter. We're getting close to the final stretch here. But this is going to make it 1st and goal for the Niners. Niners have to score a touchdown here. A touchdown could make or break this game. 7 penalties on the Cowboys for 50 yards, 2 penalties on the Niners for 25 yards. All right, clock's running down. Play clock's also running down. Gonna hand the ball off to, it looks like Juszczyk. He's gonna take him inside the 5. And that's gonna be the end of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down and goal. Still tied at 9. 2nd and goal around the, I want to say about the 5-yard line. So everything right now says Pollard has a high ankle sprain, nothing about a break. Good news for now. I just can't believe that would just be like a high ankle sprain. It could be. I mean, like my first instant reaction before seeing a replay, I said, "Oh wow, that looked exactly like what happened to Mahomes." But then the second replay from the other angle looked like something broke, and so fingers crossed that it is just a high ankle sprain. That is a bad injury to have. And it's hard, and it sucks because, obviously I'm dealing with, watching my team go through that as well. But I love Tony Pollard. I hope, it's just that. I hate saying just that, but it could be completely broken. And so that's good news for now. You're right. But thank you for the update, Mickey. What's up, Cody? He says, feels like the games will come down to Maher somehow. Honestly, I'm getting the same vibes. If the Niners can score a touchdown right here, and kick the extra point, I kind of feel like there's not going to be a lot of hole scoring in this because the defense has been playing out of their minds. But, what if they score a touchdown? There's no score until, the final 2 minutes, and the Cowboy drives, gets the touchdown, and needs an extra point to tie this game to go into overtime. That's the kind of vibe that I get. Some of the worst injuries are non-contact injuries, too. Yeah, but this one was definitely contact. It was a lot of contact. No teams in LA moving east. I mean, like I said, I don't really care too much for LA teams, but I am not, I don't make the rules. I don't make those kind of decisions. I'm just here to deal with it, and I like the Chargers. I something about the Rams, man. I can't with the Rams. What's up, Joel? Diggs is losing this game himself. Kittle play, he just needed to hit his hand, but was looking for a safe place to land. If there's no overtime game this weekend, then I think the Super Bowl will be tied at the end of regulation. Maybe. Neither can move for a while anyway. That's true. I mean, I don't mind the Chargers being there. Like, for whatever reason, it just seems fine to me. I think San Diego was fine, but I don't know that much about that whole situation. But the Rams, I don't know. I hated all of that. Turf causes more injuries than anything. It should be banned, and all the fields should be grass. I think so too, but then you see injuries like Kyler Murray's that was on grass was like a ACL non-contact injury. Like, I don't disagree whatsoever, but those non-contact injuries still can happen. I could tolerate the Rams when they were at St. Louis. See, yeah, but then they moved to LA and it just feels gross. I don't know how else to describe it, but it feels gross. Second down and goal. Gonna hand it off to McCaffrey. He's gonna run up the middle, completely untouched for the touchdown. And they retake the lead here at the start of the fourth quarter. I don't think one person touched him going in there, to be honest. Yeah, he went completely untouched. He went so fast too, man. What's up, Tara? Chargers are originally from LA. San Diego mayor wouldn't let them build a new stadium for years. See, that makes sense then. If they're originally from LA, extra point is up and is good. Then nothing ever bothered me about the Chargers being there, but the Rams have always bothered me. Kyler Murray runs like an angry toddler. He does. They're showing the replay of George Kittle's 10-yard long bobble and catch, which was probably the play of the game for them. Not be able to use them. That's fair. But they still have the championships, Mickey. I think that was what they're more geared toward, the championships. And LA doesn't really care about this team. That's fair. That could be the ball game. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a touchdown is the difference maker here. Let me switch and add that extra point on. We got pretty much the entire fourth quarter left. 14:58 to go. Just glad they made the Rams build them the nicest stadium. Oh, I love SoFi. It's beautiful. But like, I don't know. I get it. Sad Josh got the rule change and it won't affect him or the Bills. I don't know what happened. Like, I watched the game. I was in the chat for the most part, but I was watching the game more than anything today. And I couldn't tell you. Like, I don't know. It didn't even feel like the same Bills team. Kickoff's up. He's going to return it across the 30, 40, and he'll go down just shy of the 45. That's Turpin again with another great return for the Cowboys. My middle school science teacher played for the Rams when they were originally in LA. That's pretty cool. 49ers are gonna be a champion, gonna Super Bowl. No kicker to respond. That's fair. I remember going to games in St. Louis to watch the Cardinals and then the Rams. Yeah, this was one of the better days of the year for Mixon, and happy for him, of course. First and 10, gonna throw it out to Lamb. Lamb's gonna spin out of a tackle. He'll get close to the 50. Flag comes out. But that's been the thing that I've been preaching all season to you guys, that we've hung out like outside of our game streams, is like the Bills' biggest problem is they won't run the football. It's not that they can't, it's that they won't. And the Chiefs, same way. They've gotten a lot better about it, but for a long time they just wouldn't do it. Now they're trying to incorporate more running plays and keep the offense wide open as opposed to just being one-dimensional. All right, so there's no foul on the play. I guess They picked up the flag, whatever it was. So it's going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Cowboys. But yeah, the Bills refuse to run the football, and Josh gets reckless, and I know that was a big portion of it, watching it. 2nd down and 4. They're going to hand it off to Zeke. He's going to get tripped up. He's going to be very, very close to that 1st down. It just depends on where they spot it. Looks like they're going to mark him just short. Can you guys believe this was supposed to be a rebuilding year for the Chiefs? I don't know why they would even think that. I feel like a rebuild starts with getting a new quarterback and getting new coaches and like all that. I mean, by technical terms, yeah, this was supposed to be a rebuild for them, but I don't understand like why they considered that. I bet they do run the ball a lot next week. Does Jonathan Taylor need to show him how to run it? I think Jonathan Taylor just needs to get healthy right now. Yeah, right here. This is the comment about the Bills. 3rd down and 1. Going to hand it off to Zeke. Zeke's going to get the 1st down. An inch closer to the 40. I love that Josh can run well, but neither he or Lamar should be the focus in the run game. Offense becomes one-dimensional. Yeah, and they've not so much Lamar, but it's specifically talking about the Bills. They've got Diggs, they got Davis, they got Shakir, and you've got guys like even their running backs, Singletary and I forgot his name. James Cook. 1st and 10. Dak looking. They're in Niners territory now. Throws, hits a wide open CeeDee Lamb. And Lamb's going to go down after he crosses the 30, nearing the 25. They've got all these guys that you can throw the ball to. But, like, what has James Cook and Devin Singletary and even Josh himself running the ball done? Like, showed you that you can't do it, like, because it works. I know that you can rebuild with Mahomes, but all they lost to this offseason was like 1 or 2 defenders and Tyreek Hill. For the most part, everybody's back from last season. And that doesn't feel like a rebuild. They did trade for Hines, but they've only very seldomly used him in the run game. He's mostly a return game. 1st and 10, Dak's going to get met immediately for the sack, but he's going to get out of it, move up a couple yards, still going to take a sack for a loss. It'll be 2nd down and long. Mixon had more carries than the entire Bills. If that doesn't sum it up for you. I liked Pringle and D-Rob, but like nobody really talked about those guys. I mean, Allen runs it a lot better than Ben does, yes. All right, 2nd down and 14 from the 31. 11:50 to go. Clock's rolling in this 4th quarter. Dak's going to backpedal, get it away to Lamb. Lamb's going to get a couple yards, but not nearly enough for a 1st down. And he's going to go down at the 25. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Yeah, dude, I love D-Rob and I love Byron Pringle, and I'm happy for him because they're both, well, actually, I don't really know about Pringle, but I know Robinson had a pretty good year, and he's doing just fine. You don't need to rebuild when you lose the conference championship game. I mean, they've hosted a conference championship game for 5 years. They don't need to go into a rebuild yet. 3rd down and 8. Prescott looking. He's going to check it down. It's dangerous because it comes out of his hand. Could have been picked off, but it will be 4th down and 8. Have a good one, Tara. Shootout in San Francisco? It could be. It could end up that way. I mean, not a high-scoring shootout, but a shootout nonetheless. Looks like Maher's coming on here to try to kick a field goal to cut the lead, I guess, a little bit closer. Kadarius Toney is fun to watch. I'm happy. I feel like we've kind of fleeced the Giants a little bit. See a 43-yard field goal attempt. The crowd's getting loud. Kick is up, and it is good. Look at the score right now. The Cowboys extend their score. I was going to say lead, but we're in the 4th quarter. It is 12-16. This is the strange. We've gotten a lot of weird scores. I do get sarcasm, but if I said, "Oh, there's a shootout in San Francisco," you'd be like, "Okay," but if I read that, it doesn't feel the same. So I understand it. A like from 80. Not bad. Alex, great job. Wait, from 80? What? Tyreek was a business move, made the whole team better. In my opinion, worked out for both teams. I think the Chiefs wide receiver room makes less than $30 million, but could be wrong. Yeah, so Tyreek Hill was great for Miami. He was great for Kansas City, but great for Miami. It helped Tua grow a lot as a quarterback, and it allowed Mahomes to grow because everyone, he had him to rely on and this and that. But then they turned around and got Juju on a 1-year deal for like $9 million, I think, and then you got MVS for like a 3-year. I want to say it's like 3-year, $18 million deal. You got McCole, who's I believe on his rookie contract. This is the last year of it, and you've got Tony that you got mid-season, who's on a rookie contract, and so I totally get it. Laces out. Because you can't afford that contract plus Mahomes plus like Kelsey in 2 or 3 years. I know that Mahomes and Kelsey continue to restructure their contracts. 1 like away from 80. Oh, okay. I did not realize we are at 79 likes on the stream. That's super awesome. I appreciate you guys coming in here. Brock Purdy going for another touchdown. Oh man, another touchdown could really seal the deal here. They're up 4 points. You put them up 12 points. That makes a whole different ball game. But I was initially, like the day of, upset about the Tyreek Hill move. But very quickly after it happened, I realized that I wasn't all as upset as I thought I was going to be. I'm thankfully not in the area where the severe thunderstorm warning will impact. Well, take care of yourself, Sports Cat. I feel like you live in Florida, so I feel like you guys are probably fairly equipped for a good thunderstorm. You done such a great job tonight. Proud of you. I appreciate you, Mickey. I definitely appreciate you saying that. I've had a lot of fun in here tonight. I wasn't sure how this game would go. And look, the score is 12-16. That's telling you exactly how this game's like really going. We got 11:03 left. It will be a touchback. But I've had so much fun in here. And yesterday was like we did the Chiefs and Jags game, and I felt super. Well, I watched Patrick Mahomes get hurt, and it was just set a bad tone for the rest of the day, and so it was kind of weird. I had a good time yesterday, but I'm having really a much less stress-free and just a good time hanging out with you guys tonight. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Niners at the 25. We've got 11:03 left in the half. Purdy's look's going to stand in, fires across the middle to Kittle. Kittle's going to take it to about the 42 for about 10-yard. I don't know. I just couldn't math. This game was a 4-point spread, right? Have fun, open communication, unity. Absolutely. I'm going to tell you what at least the Caesars says. It opened at 4, closed at 3.5. So, yep, right there. 10.5 to go. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 42. Kittle's sneaking up on 100 yards. Going to hand it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's got room to work, and he's going to take it to the 50 for an 8-yard gain. What's up, Puppet? I'm not happy, but I'm kind of happy. Like, I feel like I need to, like, make some kind of quote. Like, some kind of poster or something for Dad. Like, I'm happy, but I'm not happy. Like, that's so funny. Under 10 to go. How's it going, Puppet? Chiefs are actually already thinking ahead. Already been drafting O-line. Got Karlaftis to replace either Clark or Jones. 2nd and 2. Going to run the ball. I didn't see who got the carry. It looked like Mitchell. I don't think he got enough for the first down. Later, both make over 25 a year. I hate how smart they are. I'm going to be real honest. Like, I feel like Brett Veach is kind of playing like a chess match with Buffalo, which, and I think that's smart, but I think at some point they got to start thinking about Cincinnati too, not just Buffalo. But like, I feel like they've been in a like, we need to figure out the next 10 years to prevent Buffalo from beating us. Like, it really just, like, obviously they want to win all their other matchups. They want to win their division. But right now they're doing those things. They just feel like Buffalo's it. That's the only reason we got Trent McDuffie, because we didn't want Buffalo to have them or to have him. And so, like, I don't know. I love it. Okay, on the third down and short, he gets a pass off to Ayuk, moves him into Cowboys territory. Tyreek should help that. Wait, help what? Tyreek Hill, he's got it made. He's getting his bag, he's getting his paycheck, and he gets to shine where he's at. And plus, there ain't nothing wrong with Florida. He said he couldn't concentrate on this game and the chat. And he's a Niners fan. You get it. So, 1st and 10, going to hand it off to Eli Mitchell. He's going to plow forward for about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Cooling off Buffalo. I mean, but he's got to take on Buffalo twice a year now instead of just once. So that's on him. But talking about Kansas City, I think Kansas City's set for the long run. Also, yeah, no income tax. He's living his best life right now. They even made it to the playoffs. They were a little beaten and worn, but they made it to the playoffs this year. So, like, honestly, I get it. 2nd down and 5. Looks like San Francisco is going to be forced to burn a timeout here with the play clock rolling down. He's getting a 30 a year in a tax-free state, 100%. Yeah, during Packers streams, I only see Dave pregame and postgame, and sometimes at halftime, depending on the game. So, like, I get it. Leo's doing his thing. Leo's trying to keep his thing together. I'm not in here for most Chiefs games either. I usually allow Dad to do it, and so I can sit and watch. But I felt like playoffs were a little bit different. Next week we're gonna be in here together. So they're saying a long run with Jalen Hurts at the helm. Everybody get hurt. Terry Bradshaw did in Pittsburgh. I mean, as long as they protect Hurts and that shoulder, like continue to keep him healthy, they can definitely go on a long-term run with him being a franchise guy for them. Dak feeling cute might throw an interception. IDK, LOL. You might be right. I don't know. The only blowouts we saw were the Giants, or the Eagles and Giants, and then the Bengals over the Bills, which it was a 3-score game, so that's definitely a blowout. The Laws of Human Nature, and it's really great to read. I am into reading. I buy books. I just haven't had a whole lot of time lately. Once my house gets finished, we've been working on for a while, I will definitely most likely get back into it. But by Robert Greene, The Laws of Human Nature. Absolutely stupid. Take a time out there. You may need it. I mean, if this timeout can get them together and allow them to get down for a score, then it might be a smart one. I have a message where I go Drew during the game, and I do squats for AJ Dillon, carries, and lift weights during commercials and yell at the TV. Got too much stuff going on. I respect that. We're not talking about 4 Super Bowl rings for Jalen Hurts. I mean, not many people see 4 Super Bowl rings in their lifetime, so that's not like a bad thing to say that. It teaches a lot about human nature and how to respond to emotions. That might be an interesting read then. We've got 7:31 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 2nd down and 5. Niners are driving at the 36-yard line in Cowboys territory. They're going to hand the ball off. Looks like to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to get half of their yardage, and it will be 3rd down. Leipzig and dig it, Sir Joseph Dart. It's Joe Dirte. That movie is all-time great. Kick 'em where it counts is how I respond. That's fair. All right, 3rd down and 3. The clock's going to run under 7 minutes. Niners need points here. No matter which points they get, they need points. Play clock's running down. Purdy stands in, fires, gets McCaffrey for a 1st down. And if they can continue to grind this clock, it's going to be even better off for them. Not only are points important, but watching the time as well. 7 is solid, but 3 is a must. 49ers, Rocco says 49ers will bring it home. McCaffrey is a stud, man. I mean, McCaffrey to the Niners has got to be one of the greatest in-season trades of all time. I mean, there was a lot of risk with him, of course, but 1st and 10, going to hand it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to get a couple yards here, maybe 3 yards. It will be 2nd down, but they're going to be able to take a lot more time off this clock. And the clock will run under 5 minutes and 30 seconds going into this next play. Purdy to the 30. 7 points. I think you're right. 7 points will seal the deal. 3 points is a must to make this a true one-score game. 40 years, I've never seen an Eagles versus Cowboys championship. Well, I mean, the Cowboys haven't been to the championship in 27, 28 years. So maybe back then they'd had a shot. But I don't think the Eagles were as good as as good as they are right now, of course, at the same time as the Cowboys were as good as they were back in the 90s. He was overused. I mean, if you look at their season last year, they started off 3-0, and then McCaffrey got hurt, and then they lost 5 straight because he was 75% of their offense, and then that's what got him hurt. And then this team, you've got every option in the world. All right, 1st and 10, going to hand it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to push forward. They're inside the 20 now, by the way, but he's going to get no gain on that play. Eagles did used to be coached by Reed, but the Cowboys weren't that good around the time that the Eagles made all their noise in the last 10 years. So that makes sense for the Cowboys and Niners. I mean, Cowboys and Eagles to not be in the championship versus each other. Puppet, you're not 69 years old, bro. Clock's under 4 minutes now. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. At what point do you think the Cowboys start using timeouts? 2nd and 10. He's just going to pump fake and kind of throw it to the ground in the direction of Samuel. It'll be 3rd down and 10. That and cocaine was involved, so yeah. It makes everybody a little bit tougher, right? That's what I'm saying. Both teams haven't been really all that good at the same time, ever. So it makes sense that they've never crossed paths in the championship. Big Dak says Dak lost this game for us. 3rd and 10. Purdy's going to take off running with his legs. He'll get them to the 10-yard line. Most times, I would say if I were the 49ers, I would go for it here. But this time, I think you got to let the clock roll down and take your points, even though it's 4th and 3. This game is not over yet, 100%. You think Purdy will be the starter by next season? They invested so much in Trey Lance. I think they will compete in the preseason. Purdy and Lance.
They've already said that Purdy's going to be their starter going forward.
But if Lance shows something incredible in preseason, then maybe. But they've got no reason, especially if for whatever reason it's gonna be a 28-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up and it is good, and now the Niners will lead by 7. But like if they go out and not saying they will, but they go out and win the Super Bowl with Purdy, it's kind of hard to be like, okay, you can't play, because this guy is healthy now. It's not like he's Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. It's they're not going to sit him if he goes out and wins him a Super Bowl. Is Aikman still playing? Cocaine Cowboys. They're relying on the defense and save timeouts for offense. That's fair. Cowboys still have a chance. Is Dak gonna cry again? I wonder if he's going for Derek Carr's crying record. Romo tried, but Carr cried way more. I love when two elite teams fight it out like this. Great game. I agree. I'm 100%. Yeah, I think Trey was ultimately a project either way. And then, he got to dabble a little bit his rookie season, not a whole lot. And then they're like, okay, they put him in the starting role, and now he breaks his foot. And so it's just like he doesn't have a lot of experience. And the guy was supposed to be a project either way. They got really lucky keeping Jimmy on their roster with there being zero, like no knowns with Brock Purdy yet. And Dax Royd bottle, very emotional. Fair enough. What's up, Kylie? She says, go Niners. I think Trey still has upside. They're like, oh, but he lost to the Bears. First of all, they were playing on a water slide. They were playing NFL football on basically an entire field that was a water slide. It was a horrible game. And, it was week 1. You can chalk that up to just about anything you want it to. Week 1 sucks because you never know what's going to happen. The Steelers beat the Bills, 2 years ago on week 1, and no one thought that was going to happen. And it did. Anything can happen week 1. So, I still think he's got upside. They just have to go. They just got to figure out what they got in him. Like I said, they've used a lot of draft capital. They've given a lot to get him, and so now they can't give up on him now. I guess what I'm saying. Okay, who picked the score 12-19? It wasn't me. We got 3:04 to go. Niners going to kick it off. It's going to be a short kick. He's going to return it at the 1, crossing the 10, 15, trying to cut to the right side, and he'll be brought down before he's able to get to the 20. Yeah, Purdy's got the poise, but I still think Lance has the talent. He just hasn't got there yet. That's what I said. I said this is going to come down to they're going to score a touchdown and mix the extra point, and Niners lose by 1. Or they'll go but for 2 and win. One or the other. There's 2:59 to go. Cowboys still got 3 timeouts from their own 18-yard line. Dak looks to throw, and he does. It's nearly picked off. That was almost 6. Greenlaw had his hands on it, and if he could have brought it in, that was 6 points the other way. If the boys score, they'll go for 2. I think so, too. Yeah, that was very, very dangerous. Dak got so lucky there, man. He didn't have far to run. All right, 2nd down and 10 from the 18-yard line. We need that sweet interception. Dak's going to take a shot down the field, and he's trying to get it to Michael Gallup, whose name we haven't called all day. It's going to be incomplete. I don't think Gallup has a single catch. Told you Alex a pick 6. It almost happened. It almost happened. Dak is feeling cute. I told you. You guys told me. Yeah, you did. You said he's going to have 3 picks in this game. Maybe if he took off his 40-pound chains off he'd catch better. Maybe. Can't risk a tie with a kicker who's 1-6 in 2 weeks. That's fair. All right, 3rd and 10. Dak's going to take off, and he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It will be 4th down and 10. And honestly, they have to go for it here unless they want to rely on their defense to get a stop. But they haven't called any timeouts, so it looks like the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to go for it. This is play right here. Hail Mary, anyone? Maybe. Oh, nope, they're going to punt. You'd think they would have called a timeout before. I feel like all of this is a terrible decision. Kick is up, and he's going to call for a fair catch at about the 26-yard line with 2:05. So they've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. And basically, the Niners need 2 first downs. They need basically 20 yards to end this game. This is when you sign Tebow for the prayers. You're right. Would have gone for it if they got any yards. That's true. They won't beat the Chiefs in a Super Bowl by punting. You right. San Francisco has 2 timeouts, not 3. I'm talking about Dallas. Dallas is the one trying to get back on the field and save the clock. Dallas has 3 timeouts. Time management couldn't add a better position than that. You're right. All right, 1st and 10. Purdy's going to throw, and he's going to get it to Kittle. Kittle's still on his feet. They're just holding him up by his leg. And he's going to get a 1st down. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. So 1:50 to go. Oh, I see. But Alex, they're done. I mean, if the Niners score again, they are the 2nd best tight end in the game. You're right, 100%. 3 and the 2 minutes. So now they got 1:58 and 2 timeouts. Kittle, I love Kittle though. No disrespect anywhere. I love that guy. Kittle with another Skittle. I don't know why that's so funny. Kittle in Gronk mode. Honestly, like, Gronk has set all these records, and he's great. But I think Kittle and Kelsey are catching up to him. I think the problem with Kittle is his health. You know, it has held him back, but that doesn't take away that he is an absolute monster, man. What's up, Holly? Thanks for popping in to How About Those Chiefs in the Super Chat. Cole didn't even realize you were a Chiefs fan. By the way, how are you and Papa feeling about the AFC Champion game? Holly, appreciate you for stopping back by over here. It's always a pleasure to see you. Yeah, and it was nice. I didn't know it was him. Because I didn't recognize, like, I see a few people say HPTC, but I was like, well, what are all these people saying, you know? And it came out of nowhere because I flipped to another tab. But that was really cool. I appreciate him, and I figured I always go show some love if anyone comes over here. But yeah, it was super cool. And obviously I met a handful of Chiefs fans coming from over there, so it was awesome. I'm nervous about it. I'm more concerned about Patrick Mahomes. His health and his ankle. But this year, it's like one of those things, like, I've seen it happen 3 times. If it happens 4, I won't be surprised. But if you know, so, like, I'm not going to let myself get hurt. But if we win, I'll be happy. But he's excited. It was the matchup he wanted all season. He said, I just want a Chiefs and Bengals AFC championship again. I'm nervous as always, worried about Patrick, but I'm excited about it. How are you feeling about it as well? I would be here more, but modding for both Grossi ankle. That's all right. I totally understand, and I'm sure that's a taller task than it looks like. So, they are both lucky to have you. Kelsey been spoiling us since Alex Smith, bro. 100%. I was at the game yesterday, and that injury looked bad. Will be interesting to see what the adjustments the Chiefs make. That would have been a fun game to go to, but yeah, I'm curious. I got faith in Chad Henne. 1st and 10, gonna hand the ball off to Mitchell. Mitchell's only gonna get a yard here, and looks like the Cowboys used their first timeout. But yeah, I have faith in Chad Henne to fill in. I also have faith that Mahomes will play because he pretty much was like, it doesn't matter as long as it's not broke. I'm not gonna not be there, and so it makes me nervous, but I think watching this Chiefs or this Bengals and Bills game has given us a lot of notes, given this team a lot of notes. I'm more concerned with Mahomes being healthy. That's exactly where I'm at, honestly. Grimace football face are original. You little faith. It's not that I don't have faith. I'm just more worried about his ankle, man. I love the Chiefs for win, but I'm not gonna get upset if it means like saving Mahomes for next year and not making it worse. 2nd down and 9, 1:53 to go. Cowboys still got 2 timeouts here. And they're going to toss it to the outside to Mitchell. Mitchell's got room to run, and another 1st down. He's streaking down the sideline before being shoved out of bounds. And since he went out of bounds, the clock will stop, and it'll save the Cowboys a timeout. I will get off the bandwagon if they lose the AFC's championship game. I mean, that's on you, Mickey. I mean, I'm always going to hope for a Chiefs win. I always want it, but we've seen this same story 3 times in a row, and we just hope for a different outcome. Odds aren't looking in our favor other than the fact that we are in Arrowhead. I have faith, but our defense will have to be nearly perfect. Absolutely. And we need to run the ball really well. All right, 1st and 10. Going to hand it off up the middle to Mitchell. Mitchell is not going to get very much on the ground right there. Yeah, listen, if the Chiefs lose next week and since he goes to the big dance, I will root for them unless the Eagles make the Super Bowl. Then I will root for the Eagles just because I want to see the other Kelsey bro go out on top because I know his career is coming to an end in the next few years at least. But so like I'd like to see him go out on top. But it would be very nice to see the Keddies get a ring. Owen would be the guy who had to try to keep Mahomes from playing. It'd be like having to slap a cookie from Oprah's hand. Both will have strong passing, and I think will be another who runs better to keep drives alive. I think so too. I think it will come down to the run game. 2nd down and 9. The Cowboys use their 2nd timeout, so there's a minute 54. And they're going to hand it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to get a yard and go down. And the Cowboys use their final timeout here with a minute 37 to go. Yeah, see, like that's why I'm kind of pulling for if not the Chiefs, then the Eagles because you got to root for the other Kelsey. He is coming to the end of his career, man. All right, 3rd down and 8, minute 37. They need a 1st down in a bad way to keep, and the Cowboys defense needs to stop in a bad way right here. This is the play of the game. A 1st down and this game's over. I would become a drag queen before I left the Chiefs. All right, 3rd and 8. Quick pass behind the line to McCaffrey, and he's going to lose a yard here. The Cowboys will get the ball back, but not with a whole lot of time. It looks like somebody's trying to get scrappy. It looks like Purdy's still on the field. They might try to get him to jump. They still have 2 timeouts. It's going to be a great match between the Eagles and Niners. I think so too. I really do. So they let the clocks hit 0. Purdy's coming off the field. There's 50 seconds left. Don't send the hate mail, please, and thank you. I do like the Mr. Irrelevant story, my Madden dream. Absolutely. I love it. I love seeing it. Come on, you can do it. It's going to be the game ender, man. If it is, that's what it's going to happen. So 4th and 14, Niners going to punt here. They added 1 second onto the clock, so it will be 51 seconds remaining. Kick is up. And he's calling for a fair catch at about the 6-yard line with 45 seconds remaining. And here comes the Cowboys. Dak Prescott has 20 career game-winning drives in the 4th quarter / overtime, including in the postseason. Does he got one more in him? This is only a game-winning drive if they get a touchdown and go for 2, but Dak with the sack or the interception. They don't even have time to not go quick. All right, 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line. Dak looking, he's rolling right in the end zone. Finally, he's going to get hit, and he keeps it, slings it. It'll be incomplete. 2nd down and 10, 38 seconds. How do you not tackle him? I'm just saying. This may be the worst team to have no timeouts under a minute. I agree. They need a run game to succeed. Second down and 10. The play clock is rolling down. Prescott looking, throws, gets it away to Schultz. Schultz is going to go out of bounds short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. 33 seconds left on the clock. Let Dak cook. He's got one more in him. He might got one more. He might. All right, 3rd down and 1. Dak looking, throws to the outside to Schultz. It's caught, and he goes out of bounds. And he went out of bounds backwards, so the clock's going to continue to roll. And they're trying to get it and spike it. Oh, they're not going to spike it. He's going to run the play. He's going to be flushed left. He might as well have kept. He's going to take a shot down the field. Nearly picked off. It wasn't a very catchable ball. And it will be incomplete. Stops the clock with 10 seconds remaining. This whole situation seems familiar. I'm telling you, it seems just like last year, man. Why was he in the position to take the safety? Because he took off running across the back of the end zone. All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 10. From the Dallas 24-yard line. They're only going to rush 3. Maybe 4, yeah. And they finally get it away to Schultz. There's 5 seconds left. They completed it for a 1st down. You love to see this play from Master McCarthy and his disciples. Only against the Bills. Wait, he can't? I'm sure he can. Maybe not 80 yards, no. Oh, that last catch was incomplete. He only got 1 foot in bounds. The second foot never touched the ground. You right, Jamie. Yeah, Schultz, that completion to Schultz is under review right now. And that's going to be incomplete. He only got 1 foot in. The NFL rigged games. What about this game was rigged, I feel like? Oh, his back toe was so close. Maybe he thought that he had his toe down, and that's why. Hey, have a good one, Holly. Appreciate you. That's not a catch. No, his foot was up. The nicer defensive guy should have had Dak. I think so. I mean, I don't know why he didn't tackle him. I put Debo in deep coverage, to be honest. I think so, too. They did that earlier. Against the Bills did. They sent Gabe Davis back there. Should have spiked the ball quick on that. I think so. I mean, he went out of bounds, so they didn't think he was going to have to. 20 and Blaze all crying. And the call was reversed, so it is an incomplete pass. It will be 3rd down and 10. All the way back at the 24. All right, this is probably going to be the last play of the game.
Did old dogs go?
Yeah, probably. All right, the Niners are going to use their second time. Second time out right here. I think the Patriots used to do it with Gronk. That makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. They need to set up a screen. You got to have guys in the right place to try to do any kind of lateral movement. Get a convoy of blockers. Yeah, line them up. All right, we got 6 seconds left. 3rd down and 10. It looks like they are about to take the field for this final play. Man, if this goes, it's going to be crazy. If anything about this works, whatever they got up their sleeve, if it works. Like when the 49er guy's so-called fumble. Yeah, right, and gave Dallas the ball. He did fumble. He muffed a punt. If the punt touches you and you don't catch it, that's a fumble. All right, they're dragging this out as long as possible. It's 3rd down and 10. They've only got the center lined up behind the quarterback. And he throws it to number 9, and he's smacked immediately. This is even worse than last year's play against the Niners. They didn't even try. Well, I'm in absolute disbelief.
Well, first their center got leveled.
They had one offensive lineman blocking Dak. The pressure is obviously going to come right at him. He throws it, and the guy gets leveled. So here you are. We've officially got the second NFC. Listen, if the NFL is rigged, all the same teams wouldn't win every single year. That would make it stupid. They would make it so stupid. There's things that I think are adjusted, but as a whole, it's not completely rigged. This was the greatest. This is even better than last year. Let's be real. What was the whole? It was Zeke Elliott. Elliott was the center in that play. If it was rigged, the Cowboys would have won this game, and the Bills would win the Super Bowl. If this season was rigged, the Bills would win the Super Bowl. 100%. Dak has back-to-back playoff season ender plays last year with a run with 12 seconds left in this play. Mostly, you gotta post your video in the self-promo tab because I don't click on any links that are in the other tab because people like Puppet. I won't click on their links. So if you post it in the self-promo, I know it's something that you put out and I'll check it out. But I will. They tried, not well, but they tried. Why was Zeke lined up as the center? Why did they throw it? Number 9, isn't that their kick returner? I mean, I understand the thought right there. But I don't understand. I actually, you know what? I don't understand. I'll show you. I'll show you real quick before I get off here tonight. Here we go. Let's see. In the Discord. Whoops. Right here. Under self-promo. All of the tabs in the Discord. But you click on the self-promo. What? I clicked on the wrong one. But that's it. Which got Seattle their first Super Bowl. And watch. Skip Mountain is currently erupting. Everyone is eligible once the lateral starts. That's true. That is true. And I love the sport too much to sit here and be like, it's just rigged. It's just rigged. It's just rigged. Because if I do that, I won't enjoy it. If I'm convinced myself that this is rigged, I will have zero reason to watch it, and then I'll stop watching it, and I won't pick it up. So, I'm gonna let the stupidity be what it is, and the Cowboys ending their season 2 years in a row off of the dumbest thing I've ever seen, which I love that. I love it. Not that I have any love for the boys, but they caught a bad break with a Pollard injury. I want to know if that was a Kellen or Mike play. I need to know. Listen, I think the only thing that's ever rigged is anything that has to do with Tom Brady. That every rule has changed in the league because of Tom Brady. That's why I don't like him. But everything else, I do not feel that way. I think he's right here. I think he's gonna do well against Philly as well. I like Kellen. I don't like Mike, but I do like Kellen. I mean, if you think the NFL's rigged, honestly, why do you watch it? Like, why do you continue to watch it if you believe that? I refuse to believe it because I enjoy watching it. If it's like if I convince myself it's rigged, then I would never watch it because I'd be like, this is a waste of my time. But I refuse to believe that. I just feel like, you know, if it were rigged, there was no way they would let America's team go out in such embarrassing fashion every single year. And, you know, like there are things that might be set, the NFL scriptwriters might have involving their way with something. Right here, the 100-yard kick return play on the opening game after Damar Hamlin's, that makes that feels very scripted. But hang on a second, man. Like, you can say buy a child you want. I'm almost 30 years old. Like, just because I haven't lived through like the 70s, 80s, and 90s of football where people like killed each other, man. Like, Vegas influences the refs influence things influence things, but this entire sport is not completely rigged to a T. because there's a lot of things that would not happen if it were. You know, like they wouldn't let certain teams win at all. They wouldn't let certain teams lose at all. I'm not saying that it's rigged, but I'm not saying that it's not rigged. You know, you're allowed to. I am a Chiefs fan. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I literally hate the Cowboys, and the last play of this game was one of the funniest plays I've ever seen. Just like last year when they embarrassed themselves against the Niners. Listen, I don't know why people are coming at me right now. I will just get, listen, you guys don't even know what you're talking about. The refs can be, but the refs control things that they're not held accountable for anything. So if it comes down to anything, it comes down to the officiating. Even if it is rigged, you can't convince players not to do their best. This is that's all you have to say. Like, these guys play this game because they love it. Whether you guys believe it, that it's rigged or not, they wouldn't come out here and play it if they knew they had no shot ever. Now, listen, people care. These guys care. There's a 53-man roster on all these teams. 4-0 soon. Whatever, dude. If the Bengals win next week, good for them. I don't care. If the Bengals win, then what? Is it rigged? Because they're not going to let Joe Burrow lose to Mahomes? Like, is that the thing? Like, I don't know. I can pick 75% of games easy. I'm in control of it all. See, I would listen to Dave over anybody else. Joey B gonna destroy the Chiefs. Okay, listen, he might. I'm just saying, like, I'm mad because people are out here and they make the content and they want me to see it, and you guys, I'm only upset because you guys, if you don't like it, then don't watch it. But you come in here and you're mad that it's rigged, and then you come in here and yell at me and say all this thing and get other people riled up because they think that it's rigged. No, it's not okay. If you think it's rigged, then don't watch it. Don't talk about it and get away from it. You don't care about it if you think it's rigged. Nobody's picking the Bears, but that, bet they could win. I am heated. There is no reason to spend all of your time hanging out with people and talking about things and spending all season long watching these guys if you think it's fake. If you enjoy watching fake things, go watch the WWE. Go watch wrestling because they all know it is and they're okay with it. They love it. It's a story. And they have fun with that, like, that's their thing. That's their MO, and that's fine. It's all written. But, like, if you want to say baseball, if you want to say football, you want to say soccer, you want to say basketball, like, that's different. Definitely different. People taking a game that involves others so serious when they hate on others. I don't know, man. Alex, will there be a Twitch stream tonight? Probably not. Not tonight. Like, but I might do a Twitch stream tomorrow. That dude is jerking it to you being upset. I'm not mad. Like, I'm not, like, upset. I just don't understand. I just don't understand the point. Like, people who call it rigged are mad and upset that their team lost. I've seen my team lose a million times. Like, I've seen other people's teams lose in the worst ways, but, I don't know. I need to become a therapist. I could have made some money tonight. Bail, I'm about to call you and just just vent it all out and get it out. I'll pay you, man. Yeah, well, Fortnite is really sweaty tonight anyways. A million. I probably won't play any games tonight. If I am streaming on Twitch tonight, it will be very, very late. So I don't know. I thought it was a great game, John. The last play of the game, absolutely kind of stupid, but maybe they thought it better in their head. I feel like my sub gifting was at a bad time. I'm sorry, Leo. I didn't even. Let me come back over. I had Grassi's chat on. I'm not gonna lie. Colts are winning the Super Bowl next year. If it's rigged, probably. Players can cheat, coaches can be told to do questionable things, and refs can rig games, but they can't tell 53 guys on a squad, hey, it's not in the script for us to win, so stop playing. Like, that's not going to happen. Now, if the refs wanna do that, then that's fine. Dr. Alex, $400, please. They cowpod that on right up. Take the L and sit down. I mean, I don't want to fight with anybody. I really don't want to fight with anybody. I just want people to understand that if this was rigged, it would look a lot different. I think Gary has a crush on you, Alex. I mean, he's been calling me a child all night, so he's probably my dad's age, if I had to guess. Either that or he's my age and just assumes that I'm an actual child. There we go. Papa Blood chimes in. I must have woke Papa Blood up. He's chiming in and saying, rigged is a scapegoat. If you truly thought it was fixed, go watch wrestling. And honestly, look, I love you guys, and I've had a fantastic night with you. And we've had a lot of fun. But Shane is supermodel in comparison. Shout out to Puppet for gassing Papa Blood up before we leave. But this is the comment I'm going to leave you on. I truly believe this. If you don't, then okay. I love you guys. You guys are the best. We'll be back one day this week to talk about all of the games next week. We'll talk about everything that happened this weekend. And we will get back on a normal-ish schedule, trying to get used to with things winding down here in the NFL. I appreciate you all for being here. Everybody who became a member of the Blood Fam today, I appreciate you. Also, if anybody from How About Those Chiefs are still in the chat, I appreciate you being in here. I apologize, things got really heated for no reason. We're usually chill. But, things happen. People there's a lot of controversy in sports, so I appreciate you all. Leo, thank you for gifting all of them. I mispronounced Blood Crew. No, it is Blood Fam. I apologize. That is what it is. You guys are awesome. My last comment to Gary, he says the Chiefs are a lot different without Tyreek. Well, Tyreek's not in the playoffs and the Chiefs are. So that's how I'm actually going to end this stream. I love you guys so much. You're the best. I'll probably see you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, one day soon. Take care, everybody.